York Revolution is on Sports Radio 98.9 FM and 1350 WOYK.
Onto the track, it is gone! It's gone!
Revs Baseball is brought to you by
People's Bank, Wellspan Sports Medicine, Shipley Energy, Maple Donuts, Broadway Transmission, Flying Feet, Dasher Investment Services, York Mitsubishi, Kochman Kunkel Insurance Group, Heritage Lawn and Landscape Care, Rudders, Pennsylvania Lottery, PSECU, Kona Ice, York County Bar Association, and by Downtown Inc.
Swing and a deep drive to right field. Watch this one go. He fires. Game over. Base hit. It's a fair ball. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. He slides. He's in. Revs win it.
Now, with the call of today's game, here's the voice of the York Revolution, Daryl Henry.
Good evening, everyone, from People's Bank Park here in downtown York. Welcome to game number 96 of York Revolution Baseball. Tonight, it is the final game of this four-game series, and the Revs trying to salvage it against the Somerset Patriots. They've dropped 3 straight for the first time since early June, and trying to avoid being swept here tonight, they do have their ace, Mitch Atkins, on the mound here this evening. Hi again, everybody. Daryl Henry alongside Brett Petrek. Welcome to Revs Baseball and what is becoming a gorgeous evening for it. We had the threat of a storm come through about half an hour ago and a light rain shower just briefly here at the stadium, but they didn't even need to put the tarp on the field, so we are headed for our scheduled 6:30 start tonight. It's actually cooled off a little bit since that cell moved through the area. And the Revs, again, as we said, they've lost 3 straight for the first time since June 7th, 8th, and 9th when they were swept at Somerset. And since then, they had beaten up on the Patriots, including back-to-back road trips, one of those last week. But here so far this week at home, dropping the opening 3. Last night, a 3-2 final. Liam O'Sullivan, 7 2/3 scoreless for Somerset. And the Revs down to their final out in the 9th inning. Did piece a rally together, 4 straight, 2-out hits to give him a chance. And Henry Castillo was the one to break up the shutout bid. 1-1. Swing and a loop to left field. It's going to drop in. And around third is Dotel. Throw goes into third. The shutout is broken up. It's 3-1, and James Skelton will come to the plate representing the winning run. And Skelton was called upon to pinch hit. Not only did he make it very interesting, he also came up with a huge career milestone. And Cloyd is set. The first pitch, a swing and a loop the other way toward the line in left field. It's hit number 1,000. Back to the wall. Mesa scores. Castillo to third. It's 3-2. A pinch hit RBI double. James Skelton down the line in left field, and the Revs are not done yet. It's hit number 1,000 in his career. And it was also the Revs' first pinch hit RBI and pinch hit extra base hit since the 2017 season. Put the tying run at third, the winning run at second, but Somerset closer Tyler Cloyd would get Justin Trapp to fly out to end it. And the Revs, who have been awesome in one-run games, in fact, coming into last night, they had won 9 of their previous 10, but dropping the one-run game at 3-2 last night. So they enter play tonight. 52-43 is the overall record. Second half record of 18-8. Still the best in Revs history, and still a 1.5 game lead for first place. Somerset comes in 52-44, half a game behind the Revs for the league's third best overall record, and in the second half just 10-16, although they have won 4 straight after losing each of their previous 7. Tonight it'll be Mitch Atkins making the start against his former team, 7-4 with an ERA of 3.11. And left-hander David Holmberg will go for Somerset. He's 1-3 with an ERA of 3.80. Coming up on our pregame tonight, we'll get Mesa's thoughts on the last 3 nights in this series. The Broadway Transmission Managers Report is coming up straight ahead, and first pitch tonight is set for 6:30 here from Peoples Bank Park. We'll have it for you right here on Sports Radio 98.9 FM and 1350 WOYK.
Baseball fans looking to cool down between innings? Rutter's, the official beverage sponsor of the York Revolution, has the ticket. Grab 1 or 2 of Rutter's new smooth brewed iced teas at the concession stand. Rutter's teas are a home run. And after the game, visit a Rutter's store on your way home to refuel your car and feed your appetite. Explore our award-winning menu, all cooked fresh. Plus, grab a Rutter's Rewards card and become a Rutter's VIP. Plus, don't miss the Fuelin' Up Summer Sweepstakes, featuring daily prizes as well as the chance to take home free coffee, free hot dogs, and free fuel for a year. Or even cold, hard cash. More details at Rutters.com. Rutters, why go anywhere else?
Remember when an app was listen only? Oh yeah, that was kind of us, wasn't it? Well, we have a new app. Download the new WOYK app on the Apple and Google Play stores and take Sports Radio 1350 on the go like never before. Listen on the go like always, and now get easier access to archived games and programs on demand. Watch WOYK game broadcasts on YouTube and so much more. Search the new WOYK on the Apple and Google Play stores and download today. It's not just an app, it's a lifestyle. Sports Radio 1350. First in York, first in sports.
We have the tasty 58
variety.
Maple Donuts.
Maple Donuts put the word donuts in their name because they believe in donuts. Clean label, peanut-free, nutritious, and best of all, tastes better than the other guys who took the donuts out of their name. Maple Donuts is proud of their donuts. That's why they're named Maple Donuts. Maple Donuts knows a thing or two about donuts.
Maple Donuts taste right.
Want to give your child the best birthday ever without hosting, planning, or cleanup work? Book a York Revolution birthday party at Peoples Bank Park. Parties include 2 hours of all-you-can-eat Kessler's hot dogs and pizza, goodie bags for all guests, and Penn State Children's Hospital playground wristbands. The birthday child gets a custom Revs jersey and throws out a first pitch, and the whole crowd sings happy birthday before the party enjoys a customized Revs birthday cake. Birthdays at a Revs game. Best birthday ever. Details at YorkRevolution.com or 717-801-HITS.
Catch the Revs all season on Sports Radio 98.9 FM and 1350 WOYK. First in York, first in sports.
Fans, it's time to go inside the clubhouse for the latest on your York Revolution and tonight's matchup. It's time for the Broadway Transmission Managers Report. Now, here's the manager of the Revs, Mark Mason.
It's a tough one last night, but you did have a rally at the end, and part of that was James Skelton's 1,000th career hit. What'd that mean to you to see him do that and obviously do it in potentially a big spot there?
It was really good to see. I mean, if we'd have had Jimmy here a little bit longer, but that 1,000 minor league professional hits is it's a big deal. So, and he came at a really big time too. He gave us a chance to win the game, putting himself at second base as the winning run. So, I really wasn't aware of it at the time, and then some of the fans were telling me, Mace, that's his 1,000th hit, and I was like, oh, okay, we'll make sure we get the ball after it was already in Somerset's dugout. But no, we were able to get it for him, and congratulations to him.
What is your take on the last 3 games and specifically the offense? I know Sullivan was really good last night, but what do you think has been the cause for kind of stepping back, I guess, for 3 games?
I think all 3 games are different. The first one, we had a 4-0 lead, and then we just didn't pitch well enough to hold on to that, and we made some mistakes along the way too. The second night, we just got our doors blown off. I mean, that happens, and when you give up that amount of runs and that many home runs and walk that many guys as a team, you're not going to win that game. And then last night I thought, you give credit, to their guy, and I mean, we hit some balls really hard. I thought Rodriguez made 2 outstanding plays back-to-back in the 5th or 6th inning, whenever it was, with Trapp and Nina. Those balls were scalded in the hole. He made a really good play on Trapp, and a great play on Trapp, throwing that ball across the diamond that way. And Nina scorched that ball right at him on a short hop, and he was able to make that too. So you never know what happens if those two get on with Telvin behind and Tejeda and the rest of those guys. But just last night was a well-pitched game by both teams. We made maybe one mistake defensively, maybe, but overall, we still had a chance to win the game in the 9th inning, and we just couldn't do it. So I think it was one game we didn't pitch good enough. One game we didn't pitch really good at all, and then last night we pitched really good, but we just couldn't come around with the hitting. And I mean, we are facing the #1 pitching team in the league, so even though it didn't look like it at their place, I mean, last week we swing the bats, more than you can imagine. So that's an anomaly for 1 week. It would be nice to score 80 some runs every week, but we know better. So so now we got to tighten up the ship a little bit and try to do the small things to win the games.
As you said, it was a well-pitched game on both sides. What was your thought on Eusebio in his second start? You think you have a role for him there?
Oh, I think so. I think he's solidifying a spot in that starting 5 rotation. I like the velocity. I like that he didn't back down from the hitters. He went right after guys even when he got behind in the count. The pitch count, really, we got into the 70s there in the 5th inning, and we're going 3rd time through the lineup. And when they had 1st and 3rd and 1 down, I just thought, I think it was a 2-0 game at that point. Maybe that's enough. So, and then Cabral came in and did what he's been doing for us since we picked him up. I mean, he was able to get us out of there without giving up any more runs and kept us in the game.
We did see a snafu with TrackMan last night. Rondon is apparently listed a little bit taller than he really is, and I guess that's a newfound thing that's going to have to be kind of ironed out as we go.
I agree. Eric had emailed me after the game and asked me if the pitches were as high as they looked, from his vantage point, and I said, absolutely. So, he did some investigating today to find out how these are calibrated and everything, and basically what we found out was, Rondon is not quite as tall as he's listed on the roster, and therefore the top of the strike zone for him is way above his shoulders. So today, believe it or not, we did a remeasurement of height, and we called that into the MLB. So they claimed that they recalibrated the TrackMan for him, and he is playing tonight. So we'll find out if the top of the strike zone is a little bit lower for him tonight than it was last night.
Well, and you have Mitch going in this one, and obviously, you want to stop her tonight with your ace on the mound. I'm sure, he takes every start like it's the biggest one of the day or of the what's in front of him, but I'm sure he wants this one too.
Of course he does. He wants them all. That's what competitors do, and that's a former team of his. So sometimes it's fun when you get to pitch against your former team, and you try to do really well in that situation. Sometimes guys try to do too much in that situation, but I think Mitch is the same guy every start. I don't think it matters whether it's Somerset, New Britain, whoever. I mean, he's the same guy, same routine, same mindset, and he goes out there and tries to do his job the same way all the time. So, everybody has good and bad nights, so you never know how it's going to go until you start playing the game. But with the consistency that he has, you would think that he should be able to keep us in the game. And our offense, I believe firmly that, this half we're 5-7 at home, and we're 13-1 on the road. and I know that 13-1 is almost like hard to say because it's unbelievable for a road record. But I do believe it's the approach that we have hitting here in our own ballpark. We get pool happy, home run happy, and when we start taking these big swings, we've seen guys swing and fall down here over the last couple of days. They're swinging so hard, that when we go on the road, we hit the ball to all parts of the ballpark. But here, everybody eyes up at left field and the left center, and the swings and the approaches are a little different. So, and sometimes it's hard to pitch here, and our pitchers sometimes have trouble pitching here too. So it's a combination of the two. So I just hope tonight they're throwing a left-hander, so we have to have a better approach and not try to be pool happy tonight, and just try to hit the ball where they pitch it.
All right, Mace, thanks a lot. Good luck tonight.
Thank you.
All right, Revs manager Mark Mason on the Broadway Transmission Managers Report. Umpires making their way to home plate. Go ahead and get you the starting lineups tonight, brought to you by Flying Feet. For Somerset, they will have Craig Massey leading off at second base. Teodoro Martinez, the right fielder, is batting second. Will Kenger in left field will hit third. The cleanup man, Edwin Espinal, is at first base defensively. Mike Ullman will DH and bat fifth. Ray Navarro is the third baseman, hitting in the sixth position. Alfredo Rodriguez at shortstop bats seventh. Mike Krause in the lineup tonight in center field, hitting eighth. And rounding it out and catching is Yovan Gonzalez. Again, it's Massey, Martinez, Kenger, Espinal, Ullman, Navarro, Rodriguez, Krause, and Gonzalez for the Patriots, with lefty David Holmberg on the mound. For the Revs tonight, they will have Justin Trapp in center field leading things off. Batting second and playing second is Angelis Nina. Talbot Nash will DH and hit third. The cleanup man, Isaias Tejeda, and he is in the lineup defensively at first base tonight. Wellington Dotel in right field hits fifth. Melky Mesa in left field batting sixth. Henry Castillo, the third baseman, will hit seventh. James Skelton doing the catching, batting eighth, looking to start his next 1,000 hits. And Alvaro Rondon is at shortstop batting ninth. Again, it's Trapp, Nina, Nash, Tejeda, Dotel, Mesa, Castillo, Skelton, and Rondon for the Revs tonight, with Mitch Atkins on the hill. And no Ryan Dent tonight. Give him another night off. Sore calf after being hit by a pitch the other night on our WellSpan Sports Medicine Injury Report. Revs, of course, also have J.P. Sportman out with the wrist, DJ Jenkins with the finger, and lefty Dustin Richardson with the elbow problem. Well, Brett, we welcome you aboard tonight, and fresh off the field from pregame festivities. Gotta like the chances anytime Mitch Atkins gets the ball. Revs trying to avoid the sweep.
And that's the kind of guy you need on the mound, the ace of your staff, and Mitch Atkins, the former Somerset Patriot, ready to square off against his old team today. Really excited to see what he can do, what this lineup can do after being held quiet in the last couple. Definitely hungry, to use an expression that's probably a little overused, but this lineup can do it. Really excited. It's been a fun day. Been a good day for me here so far. Had the pregame with the Children's Aid Society, so gotta love it. Happy to be sitting next to you as always, and let's get ready to rock and roll.
It is the final meeting of the season between these two teams, and mention Atkins facing his former team. 2 starts this year. He's 0-2 against them with a 6.23 ERA, so looking for his first win this season against his old team. Revs certainly have the right guy going tonight, trying to get off the schneid, and the top 3 in the rotation are pretty much unquestioned. And then last night, saw what Ricky Eusebio did for a second start. Got to be impressed with what he's done so far.
Oh yeah, gotta love what you saw from Ricky. Yeah, and in between there's been some question marks, but we definitely have a solid starting 3 going forward in playoff series. That's all it takes. And Dan Miner, Duke Von Schaman, and the man on the mound today, Mitch Atkins. But you need 5 to get there, and Ricky Eusebio definitely did his part to stay in yesterday.
Now the Revs will be heading off to High Point bright and early tomorrow morning, and then after that weekend series, an off day Monday, then they go to Long Island for 3 before coming back home. So wrapping up this brief 4-game stay here at home, and it's incredible. They've gone 13-1 on their last 2 road trips, but at home they have gone just 3-6 in the last 9 home games. Actually, 3-7 in the last 10, I should say. And now at 500 overall, 24-24 at home compared to 28-19 on the road. And against the Patriots, they've gone just 2-7 at Peoples Bank Park compared to 7-4 in Central Jersey. Now it is National Night Out celebration. A lot of folks out that got vouchers earlier this week. And as the Revs take the field for the final game on this brief 4-game homestand, let's send it down to the field. PA man Ray Jensen as the Revs take the field tonight.
Fans, at this time, please rise if you are able. Remove all cover and help us welcome Tori Whitney for the performance of our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light Sorry, 2 kids in the military. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Now, Tori Whitney with our national anthem tonight. Obviously, as you could hear, that means a whole lot to her. She did a great job getting through that.
And what a recovery.
Yeah.
That was awesome.
That was the work of a pro right there.
Always. I mean, a lot of emotion there with, as she said, 2 kids in the military, but that's how you bounce back. First of many good performances today for people from York. Gotta hope.
Absolutely. Well, Mitch Atkins going through his warm-ups on the mound. He's 7-4, an ERA of 3.11 in 16 starts this season. 98 1/3 innings, just 86 hits, 20 walks, 83 strikeouts. Opponents hitting .233. He is tied for 3rd in the league with 7 wins, which leads the team. Revs' first 7 wins on Saturday at New Britain when he won his 6th consecutive decision. At one point this year, he was 1-4, but he's won 6 in a row. The team has won 8 of his last 9 starts, and they are 10-6 when he takes the mound. And hopefully, his presence might be what gets the offense going again tonight as well. They have averaged 7.4 runs per game for him in his starts. 19 and 10 the last 2 times he's taken the mound. They've given him a 12 earlier this year, a 14 and a 15. So 5 times they've scored in double figures for him. And 3 other times they've scored 8. Again, tied for 3rd in the league in wins, 6th in ERA, tied for 6th in strikeouts, 6th in innings, 4th lowest whip. And we're ready to go tonight as Craig Massey, our K-man, will lead things off. Our Dasher Investment Services first pitch here this evening. It is right down the middle for a ball. We're underway at 6:35. What a start. Here's the kick, the 1-0. And that just missed.
Wow.
My goodness. Same spot.
Well, interesting. I don't know what Craig Massey's listed at as TrackMan, but it's not 5'6".
Next one is in the dirt. Atkins looking back at his landing, kicks away some loose dirt. A 3-0 count to start the night. The first two looked like they were perfect. Massey hitting at .229, 3 home runs, 25 driven in. Atkins trying to come back and delivers a strike right over the middle. Derek Moshe, our plate ump tonight. Nate Caldwell at first, and it is Buzz Albert at third. A 3-1. Backdoor cutter and a called strike on the outside corner, so Atkins comes back to fill it up. Rebs are in their alternate home whites, the shoulder stripes, Somerset road gray tonight. And Mitch with the payoff. It is down and away off the glove of Skelton. He'll chase it back. And Massey is on with the leadoff walk to start the night. It is the third time the Revs have walked him in this series. And that'll bring up Teodoro Martinez, who's off to a productive start with Somerset. 2 for 9, but one was actually 2 were home runs. He's homered each night, one a 3-run shot. Last night, a solo shot, and picked up their only 2 RBIs of the game last night. The other one a sac fly. And their other run in the 3-2 final was on a pass ball as Mitch throws over to first.
You got to watch Massey. I mean, he's been aggressive in this series when on the base paths. Don't want him to move in the scoring position with nobody out here.
18 steals, caught 5 times, throw over, he's back standing. And he's been getting some really big running, shuffling starts, getting very aggressive, very bold out there. Atkins ready. And the pitch, there he goes, a swing and a chopper to third, one big hop. Castillo, only play will be to first. He slings it across there. One down as Massey moves to second, running on the pitch. Castillo handling that big one-hopper right next to the bag at third.
That would have been a good chance for James Skelton to throw him out. Did not have a good jump there, but Teodoro Martinez able to put that ball slowly. Running there. Avoided the could-be double play as well.
Now runner at second with 1 out for Will Kenger, who comes in at .321. His 4th highest in the league. And Atkins holds and delivers. It is down low. By the way, our weather tonight brought to you by Heritage Lawn and Landscape Care. 82 degrees, partly cloudy. Did have a very brief light rain shower come through probably around 5:30 or so. Mitch steps off, looking back at Massey, and I do think they probably want to focus on him a little bit more. He stole third last night. One of his 2 steals last night got a huge jump. He's got 3 steals in this series. 1-0. It's a backdoor hook, and it dipped a little bit low. Mitch is looking in with frustration growing. That was close.
And just off the edge there, apparently, but it's just not what Mitch Atkins is used to. I mean, they were the first 2 strikes, and they were strikes to Massey to start things, called a ball, and that one, big difference giving Will Kenger a 2-0 count compared to 1-1.
Atkins steps off with Massey again, trying to shuffle his way off a little bit further. Kendr's hit .391 against the Revs with one of his 12 home runs. That happened to come in the game here Tuesday night. Pitch. It is over for a strike. Backdoor cutter. 2-1. Kendra 8th in RBIs with 54. Just underway tonight, no score. Patriots, though, a threat right away. Runner at second, 1 out. And Atkins, a couple looks back, now delivers, and it's down and away. The last time that he faced Somerset was way back on June 9th. Missed him the last couple series, actually the last 3 series. His last start was Saturday at New Britain, 6 innings, 4 runs, but his final 3 innings were scoreless. Picked up a 10-5 win. And behind Kendra, 3 balls and a strike. Long looking at Skelton. He's ready with him. He deals, and it's down low. So a walk to Kendra, 2 walks in this first inning. For Mitch Atkins, who coming in had walked only 20 total in 16 starts. 2 men on for Edwin Espinal. Espinal, the cleanup man, hitting .273, 4 home runs, 36 batted in. A very slow pace for Mitch here early. Trying to figure out where the zone is tonight. First pitch, swing and a miss. Breaking ball. Espinal lifts and comes up empty. Very methodical pace. I think some pitches early that he didn't get left him wondering a little bit. Has a sign from Skelton and steps off, staring Massey back. Each of Mitch's last 2 starts had come against New Britain. The last one at home back on July 28th. 8 innings, 1 run. And now steps off, motions for Skelton to go through the signs again. I almost wonder if they're going with a different second base sign routine tonight, given how long it's taking. Now the 0-1. Swing, and he pops him up. Skelton heading over toward the third base dugout, approaching the netting, and out of room. It lands in the 3rd row. Now Espinal still alive, but Atkins ahead of him, 0-2.
That ball had some serious carry to it. When he first popped it up, I thought it could be headed towards the third base line. Definitely foul, but my goodness.
Atkins has the jump on him. Espinal, who last year was at AAA in the Tigers system. They had to wait a little bit to get him this year. He was delayed due to visa issues. He's become their everyday first baseman and usually their cleanup hitter. Atkins the pitch, breaking ball line to left center. Mesa on the move, and he'll track it down. Hit fairly deep, but he's back to squeeze it. And nobody advances. That's out number 2.
A great tracking of the ball there, going to his left. Melky Mesa getting back and making the squeeze. Caught that one off the end of the bat. Good fastball with some run there from Mitch. Here's the guy that's been the difference maker so far. Now, Will Kenzer, he had his off night last night, but Mike Ullman has been the game winner the last 2 nights.
Now, last night, 3 for 4 with a double. The night before, 3 for 4 with 2 homers and 5 ribbies. 2 on with 2 out. Atkins trying to keep him scoreless here in the first inning tonight. First pitch, it is a cross-up of Skelton, and it's a called strike. A fastball down, and Skelton had his glove all turned around expecting something else. And they will not meet about it, though. Ullman hitting .287 with 9 home runs, 48 driven in. Atkins stares, comes set. and steps off. Atkins, who is from the greater High Point area, will not be pitching in that series coming up. His next one will be at Long Island next week. And now steps off again. This is strange. Really no rhythm. And usually for Mitch, there's a great rhythm. And Skelton, a guy that he has pitched many, many games with. They go to the tap signs with a runner at second, the stretch. And now the 0-1. Breaking ball down in the dirt. Skelton blocks it.
There's going to be a conversation in the dugout, I would presume, between the two battery mates. Now, a lot of it has to do with Massey. I mean, at this point with 2 outs, he's already in scoring position. He's not going to kill you, even if he steals the bag. All attention on the batter. Place starting to fill up.
Yeah, a little bit late arriving with that rain shower earlier. 1-1, and that's over for a strike. Cutter from Atkins. I'm quite certain that they want to keep Massey off balance at second base after what he did last night, but to your point, there is 2 outs. I think it's a little bit more than that. I wonder if they think he's on to signs or something. Atkins stares, he's ready. And now the 1-2. It is in the dirt and deflects behind Skelton all the way to the backstop. Both runners will move up. It's a wild pitch. And Skelton got a piece of it, but not totally squared to it. It was just off to his left. It's almost like he expected that ball to bend a little bit more, and it did not.
It's weird to see these guys off page. Skelton seems to have great chemistry with every starting pitcher, even the new guys too. Does his homework, and you would think they'll figure this out, set it all up, and top of the second be a little different.
Atkins the stretch, the 2-2. Breaking ball, line drive, hit to left. Massey scores. They are going to send Kenger. Mesa's throw in. Gets past Skelton. It's 2-0. And Ullman will move up to second base on the throw. A 2-run single roped into left by Mike Ullman, who's driven in 7 now in this series. And the Patriots have struck first tonight. Right as the sun comes out, but it doesn't feel that way at the moment.
Yeah, Mike Ullman still just doing his thing, and that throw was close. I thought he might have had him, but just took a hop over the glove of Skelton.
Well, now they're going to have to face Ray Navarro. Both of those walks have scored. I believe Melky will be dinged with a throwing error there. A very strange start to the night. Patriots have 2 runs now on 1 base hit. Now Ullman at second. Here's Navarro, the switch hitter, batting left. First pitch is down and away. He's hitting at .258. 3 home runs, 16 ribbies. Stretch from Mitch. On the 1-0. Swinging a line drive. Yanked foul past Glenn Barker, coaching at first. It zipped right past him. Bounced off the wall behind the Revs bullpen seating. As all of those gentlemen jumped for cover. An interesting sky here. Some dark gray overhead, but the sun shining brightly through, covering just about all the infield dirt and the outfield. Pitch, it's a breaking ball, and it's a called strike. 1-2. Atkins now at 23 pitches in this first inning. And barring a pickoff, he'll need at least 1 more. Stares the glove against his front leg, sets the hands, And the pitch, swinging a chopper to second base. Nina waits on it, gloves an easy hop, throws on to first, and that'll end the inning. But Somerset has scored twice in the first tonight. One hit, one error, one man left. At the end of a half inning, it's the Patriots 2 and the Revs coming up.
Are you one of the many people that has a 401k that is eligible to roll over, but you just haven't done it yet? Maybe you're not sure where was the best place to put it. I'm Tom Dasher of Tom Dasher Investment Services. I specialize in helping you getting your 401k and IRA money parked in the best place for you. So if you haven't rolled your 401k yet, or if you're not satisfied with your IRA, call me for a consultation at 487-2096. That's 487-2096. And check out my website at tomdasher.com.
There's a lot of talk out there about good health care. We all want a good plan. But step outside and take a good look at all those beautiful trees and shrubs in your yard. Do you have a plan to maintain their good health? Heritage Lawn and Landscape Care has a veteran staff of 12 fully licensed and trained tree health care professionals to rely on, including 10 certified arborists and 3 PA certified horticulturalists. So don't let your trees and shrubs fend for themselves against Mother Nature. Visit heritagelawnandlandscape.com and get world-class care right in your backyard.
Sports injury? Walk into WellSpan Urgent Orthopedics for immediate care. No appointment is ever needed. Our orthopedic and sports medicine specialists are here to treat you. Visit wellspan.org/urgent orthopedics today for hours at our York and Hanover locations.
The York Revolution plays here. Sports Radio 98.9 FM and 1350 WOYK. First in York, first in sports.
Down 2-0 as they come to bat against lefty David Holmberg here tonight. Makes the start for the Patriots. Holmberg is facing the Revs for a second consecutive series. We saw him on the road last week and overall for the year. 1-3 with a .380 ERA and 11 starts, 45 innings, 47 hits, 12 walks, 26 Ks. Opponents have hit .272. Justin Trapp will get things started. Trapp's been hot, hitting at .312, coming in tonight 5th in the league. 5 home runs, 32 driven in, and Holmberg from the stretch delivers, and it is over for a strike. Trapp, who had 3 hits in all 3 games of the series at New Britain. So far, just 2 for 13 in this series. Pitch is swung on and missed, a slider. And still in the top 5 in the league in batting. He's hit safely in 7 of his last 8. Trapp, Nina, and Nash here in the first inning tonight. And Holmberg, the bearded lefty, ready. Comes home, and a swing and a pop-up foul and out of play to the first base side. He faced the Revs July 31st for 1 inning. It was like an opener. It was his first start in about a month due to injury. They brought in Vince Molesky after that. It was game 1 of a doubleheader. Duke beat the Patriots that day 7-1. But Holmberg started, went just 1 inning. He deals. And it is down and in. His last start was at Southern Maryland 5 days ago. He went 3 innings in that one, giving up 1 run, trailed 1-0, and that was enough to lose. The team lost 5-2. Pitch is swung on and missed. Changeup down and away. And he wins the battle with Trapp to start the night, 1 down. We'll bring up Nina. He's been about as hot as anybody in this Revs lineup right now. A 6-game hitting streak after a double in last night's game, hitting better than 400 in those 6. Has a hit in 14 of the last 15, up close to .380 on that stretch. First pitch, he swings, grounds to short, might have chipped his bat. Rodriguez comes up, gloves, and fires to first. Thought I saw something fly off, but I guess it was maybe a piece of dirt. Bat seems to be fine, but it's 2 up, 2 down for Holmberg to start his evening.
Yeah, Rodriguez didn't take anything off that throw, huh?
No. A chance to show it off.
Right, you thought he would be throwing from right field all the way to the plate with how much he threw on that. He's been the man this series, though. Getting on base constantly. Him, Navarro, Oman, they've all had fantastic series. Just got to beat him today. This man at the plate doing the work for himself.
He's trying to mess with Talvin Nash right now. He was playing him in short left field as he was digging in. And the first pitch is taken for a strike. Talvin hitting at .304. That's 9th in the league. 30 home runs, 74 ribbies. Both lead the league by a bunch. Pitch to him. He swings, got under it, pops it a mile high. Shallow left center. Rodriguez out where he had pretended to be playing him and makes the squeeze to end the first inning. Revs are down in order, and we go to the second inning here tonight. It's the Patriots 2, the Revs nothing.
The malls and the internet are filled with places that sell running gear. But where do you go for performance track and field gear, technical help, and reasonable pricing? Flying Feet. Flying Feet Sports Shoes' reputation is widely known. They've been outfitting beginners to nationally ranked runners for more than 30 years, and their selection of brands and models is unmatched anywhere in Central PA. Training shoes, track spikes, specialty shoes for all field events. If Flying Feet doesn't carry it, then you probably don't need it. All this at prices that will pleasantly surprise you. Flying Feet's entire staff is knowledgeable of what you need. Beginners and pros come away from Flying Feet with the right advice and the right shoe for their needs. And that applies to the needed accessories. Replacement spike elements of all sizes, shot and discus implements, running apparel and sports tights, and Under Armour performance apparel for specialty track and field equipment and the know-how without the specialty store prices. Flying Feet. Just off exit 18 of I-83 on Mount Rose Avenue next to Battery Warehouse in York.
Picking one thing over the other can be hard. Toast or avocado toast.
Ooh, 4 or 5-inch heels.
But with pick games from the Pennsylvania Lottery, drawn twice daily, picking's as easy as 2, 3, 4, or 5. Plus, add Wild Ball to any pick game for even more chances to win. It's simple.
Hey, what'll it be? Give me a pick 2, please. Oh, and add Wild Ball. I'm feeling pretty lucky.
Play pick games today from the Pennsylvania Lottery. Must be 18 or older. Please play responsibly. Benefits older Pennsylvanians every day.
Downtown's ready. Are you? The Revs play here. Sports Radio 98.9 FM and 1350 WOYK, York.
Out of the second inning, a 2-0 lead for Somerset here tonight. Not much going early for the Revs in this one. Alfredo Rodriguez will lead off. First pitch from Mitch is down and away. It was a very laborious first inning for Mitch. 2 walks, 2-run single, 24 pitches he deals. And that is in for a strike, a cutter. And on the other side of the coin, David Holmberg very quick. 1-2-3 in his first. There's the 1-1. And a swing and a loop to shallow right. Nina out, Dotel in. Wellington will get there, galloping toward the line in shallow right field. And the leadoff man retired to begin the second. I'm going to bring up Mike Krause, who is in his 3rd game since coming back from the Pan Am Games. Helped Team Canada to a silver. Here with Somerset this year, hitting .230, 6 home runs, 19 driven in. First pitch is over for a strike, a cutter. He's gotten his passport stamped a couple of times this year, began the season in Mexico. There's the 0-1, and he tried to check, appeal to first. He went too far, says Nate Caldwell, on that curve that buckled down onto the dirt.
He's a free swinger, Krause. 0-2 the count. See if Mitch buries something here. Struck out twice last night.
He fires. Curveball. It is a called 3rd strike. He broke it off and froze him. He didn't bury it, but he threw it in the strike zone and locked him up. 2 down.
And Any way you do it, you knew the off-speed was coming there. I don't want to throw a guy like him a fastball. Beautiful breaking pitch from Mitch, registering his first strikeout of the ballgame.
Allows us to hear that strike call from Derek Moshe.
One of the best, honestly. You could hear it from probably Lancaster.
Here's Yovan Gonzalez, and he takes a strike. Gonzalez hitting at 259 with 3 home runs, 20 knocked in. It's the 0-1, and it is a cutter just missed inside.
Yeah, Moshe changes the hands every time he makes a strike call, too. Sometimes it's a fist, sometimes it's a directed point with the palm.
Pitch is ripped at short. Rondon backs up, spears the hop, unloads the throw, and gets him at first. 1-2-3, second inning for Mitch Atkins, who bounces back, looking to settle in. And we've played an inning and a half so far tonight. Still a 2-0 Somerset lead.
Money and business are essential to the strength of a community. So is cheering and celebration and music and fun. That's why York Revolution games, concerts, youth sports, special events, and more happen at a place called People's Bank Park. People's Bank has been serving York County for more than 150 years. Always cheering, always celebrating, always committed to the things that make York County great. And to you having a great time at People's Bank Park. People's Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Remember rushing to the newspaper in the morning to read all about that Revs game from the night before? Was it? Yeah, that was a long time ago. We barely remember that too. Sports Radio 1350 is your home for local sports, and we're taking care of that news void in your life. Get your York Revolution game articles delivered right to your inbox every morning, courtesy of WOYK. Simply log on to YorkRevolution.com and click to sign up to receive daily game recaps right to your inbox. Keep up to date every day as the York Revolution go for another Atlantic League title. We're your source for local sports. Sports Radio 1350 WOYK. First in York, first in sports.
Wealth is the ability to feed 100 stray dogs.
Turn empty parking lots into playgrounds. Watch your child walk down the aisle.
As Henry David Thoreau once said, wealth is the ability to fully experience life. At Smith Wealth Advisory Group, we help our clients identify their ambitions, dreams, and financial goals and develop actionable plans to pursue their passions and interests. Let our wealth of knowledge about wealth help you fully experience life. Visit us at smithwealthadvisory.com.
Janney Montgomery Scott LLC, member NYSE, FINRA, and SIPC.
Catch the Revs all season on Sports Radio 98.9 FM and 1350 WOYK. First in York, first in sports.
Nothing. Somerset leads it. We go to the bottom half of the second tonight. It really has filled in to become a huge crowd here on this Thursday night National Night Out celebration. And Tejeda will lead things off. It's become a beautiful night as well. Sun shining through some cloud cover. The bulk of the field still sunlit. And Tejeda, the league leading hitter, stands in. First pitch breaking ball is a called strike up in the zone from Holmberg. Tejeda at 357. Entering play tonight, league lead with 123 hits. Pitch. And he lines one to left center, hit number 124. They had him played to pull. And thus, that area near shortstop was open for him. He rips it through, a base hit to left center. Now the Revs with their first base runner tonight.
It's always a frozen rope off the bat at Tejeda, too. The guy just barrels it up better than most, if not all, in this league. Can really square the thing up, and no doubt about that one. Alfredo Rodriguez has had a good series defensively, but he's not taking that one away.
Here's Dotel now. And Holmberg holds, fires, and a swing and a pop-up. Foul ground by the first base dugout. Espinal a look. It'll carry back down. A guy made the grab, brought his glove, and right in the middle of a packed section, he stood out and caught it right in the pocket.
That's why you bring the glove to the game, folks. You bring it, you get rewarded. A little bit of lady luck there, and the man had his opportunity to shine in front of the big crowd. Have a day, young fella.
Pitch, it is inside, a ball and a strike. Oh no, this is our pregame
guest.
Yellow Jacket came back, or whatever he is.
I got him. We'll see.
Dotel asks for time and backs out. Revs down 2-0 here in the second inning. Dotel hitting at .306. That is good for 8th in the league. Pitch. It's in the dirt, and Gonzalez can't find it. Tejeda breaks right away and advances to second. It was blocked over to the left by the Patriot catcher, but Tejeda took off, and then Jovan wasn't sure where it was, and Tejeda makes it easily to second base. Will be a wild pitch. Now the Revs trying to at least get something on the board this inning. Runner at second, no outs. Dotel with 8 home runs, 57 driven in. That's 6th in the league. And the 2-1. Swing and a well-hit ball deep toward the big wall. It hits the very top. And Tejeda around third. He'll score. Throw into short, and Dotel stands at second with a missile for an RBI double. He missed a home run by maybe a foot off the Kinsley sign on the arch nemesis. An absolute rocket, and it's 2-1.
Yeah, the good old enter the wind sign out there at the top of the left corner of that huge wall, and man, Dotel just missed it. Did not have enough air for it to get out, but we'll take that. Tejeda read that beautifully, was on his horse right away, as well as Dotel putting himself in scoring position with nobody out here. Melky Mesa, the man, with a chance to tie or go ahead.
A 2-1 game, and the first pitch to Mesa is down and in. That ball was middle in and down, and Dotel just stayed so short to it. Stayed inside of it, kept those hands in tight, and man, did he hit a bolt. Holmberg with the 1-0, and a swing, a ground ball down to third. Navarro backs up to play the hop, fires it across, gets Mesa by a stride. Dotel has to stay at second base for now, 1 away.
Yeah, Mesa hit that one hard, just right at Navarro. Chance for Henry, who got it done when the Revs went on their little hit parade with 2 outs in the bottom of the 9th yesterday. He kept things going, see if he can get a big RBI hit here.
Now Hank at 288, 12 home runs, 49 knocked in. He's driven in 19 in his last 16 games.
From the right side again. He's full switch.
First pitch, he shows a bunt, and Holmberg misses low with it. Holmberg, 27 years old. He's already been to the majors. White Sox, Diamondbacks, Reds. Former second-round pick of the White Sox in 09. He deals, and it's low, 2-0. Had a great start against the Revs way back in early June, 7 scoreless at TD Bank Ballpark on June 8th. Now sets. Here's the 2-0. And a changeup over for a strike on Castillo. Revs trailed 2-1 here in the second inning. Dotel at second had an RBI double to bring Tejeda home. Massey hovering somewhat near second, trying to keep Dotel honest. And the 2-1, swing and a miss, a cutter. Holmberg 6'3", left-hander. He's listed at 245 pounds. Lives in Fort Myers, Florida. Last year he was at AAA Albuquerque in the Rockies system, the Isotopes. 7-8 with a 5.21 ERA in the hitterish PCL. Here's a changeup and a called third strike. The TrackMan delay, we were wondering, and Castillo is rung up. Changeup got him looking, 2 down in the inning. And James Skelton to the plate, trying to get a little more out of this threat for the Revs. Second strikeout for Holmberg here early tonight. Look at this. Mark next door is watching the Jets and the Giants while he's calling the game.
Well, takes some talent.
Here's Skelton. First pitch fastball. That's over for a strike. Can you get that Eagles game up?
Boy, is he impressive.
Now the 0-1. Breaking ball misses high and outside. Left against left here. Skelton, of course, last night is 1,000th career hit on the 9th inning pinch hit RBI double. Made it 3-2, gave the Revs a legitimate chance at a comeback win. 1-1. That's down and away. Cutter. Holmberg has got a couple different variations of his fastball, also a change, curve, slider. Skelton at 302 overall, just outside of the top 10. 9 home runs, 41 knocked in. League leader in on base. And there goes Dotel for third, taken all the way. It's low, and Dotel takes it standing. He steals third, his 19th steal of the year. And now there's a couple of additional ways that he could potentially come home here.
Made a fantastic jump on Holmberg there. It's already halfway down the line before that pitch was thrown.
On the 3-1. And a swing and a nubber down toward third, just fouled. Dotel actually got out of the way by cutting inside the baseline as that was hugging the outside of the line. 3-2.
Touchdown.
Mark just did the same dance that he did when he caught the foul ball.
Seems like he's pretty one-dimensional in his celebrations, I guess. Got to mix it up.
3-2. It's down and away. James Skelton with walk number 50. And that'll extend the inning for Rondon. First and third. Alvaro coming up. It was unbelievable. They had him in the system from earlier in his career as being 5'10", and he got a couple of really high strikes called on him last night. They had to remeasure him today. He's 5'8". So hopefully that is recalibrated. We are told that it is. The switch hitter will bat from the right.
I got those replays, by the way. I'm looking out for my boy Rondon.
They were bad?
They were pretty high.
First offering. It's down and in. Cutter missed.
At 5'10", they're probably strikes. 5'8", nah. Gotta get that right. Every inch counts.
All of a sudden, ball players are going to be trying to get shorter. 1-0. Swing and a line drive, base hit left field. Dotel comes in to score with his hand in the air, and we're tied at 2. RBI single. Alvaro Rondon coming up big with 2 outs here in the second inning.
I gotta love that clutch hitting from your 9-hole hitter in Rondon. A little bit of a cold start to the year, but a 4-for-5 game a couple weeks ago, and now a big hit to tie this thing up at 2.
Well, after Dotel's double with still no outs, you really wanted to see them get that second run home, and they do. And now it's first and second for Trapp.
Albeit a little more difficult.
First pitch, he swings and misses, a changeup. Struck out his first time. 2-2 our score. The Revs have drawn even. Well, Holmberg into his stretch. And the 0-1 swing, and it's fouled off. A looper back out of play. Holmberg, a 10th-year pro. Originally got to the majors with Arizona 2013. 5.49 big league ERA, 51 outings, 19 starts. On the stretch and the pitch, it is off the plate away, 1-2. Good speed on the bases if Trapp can rip one somewhere. Skelton at second, Rondon at first. Holmberg ready. And to the plate, breaking ball. It is a called third strike. And Trapp is rung up. I can't tell if he knew it and stood there because he knew he got frozen or if he didn't like the ruling, but that is an inning-ending K, the third of the night for Holmberg. 2 runs, 3 hits, 2 men left. We go to the third. Revs have tied it. It's 2-2.
Image 360 York is your choice for graphics that enhance, signage that works, and displays that inform. Everything from color change car wraps to vehicle wraps for your entire fleet, custom window graphic, decals and lettering, interior signage graphics and displays. Don't replace when you can reface. Call Rob and his team at 717-757-4909. That's 757-4909. Or order online at image360.com/YorkPA. It's fast, affordable, and convenient. Image 360, 2260 Industrial Highway in York.
Sports injury? Walk into WellSpan Urgent Orthopedics for immediate care. No appointment is ever needed. Our orthopedic and sports medicine specialists are here to treat you. Visit wellspan.org/urgent orthopedics today for hours at our York and Hanover locations.
Facing a legal issue can be a frightening time. What's my course of action? How do I know who to call? Fortunately, the York County Bar Association makes it easy. Now, you only need to make one call to find the right lawyer for you. Call the York County Bar Association and let us help you find the right lawyer with our Attorney Connection Lawyer Referral Service. Just call 854-8755 or visit yorkbar.com. Don't hesitate in getting the help you need. Contact the York County Bar Association and let us help you find the right attorney at the right time.
Get the latest on the Orioles with the Baltimore Baseball Show, hosted by Dan Connolly. Mondays at 6 on Sports Radio 98.9 FM and 1350 WOYK.
Head of the third, we're tied at 2. Mitch Atkins will face the top of the order, beginning with Craig Massey, who walked and scored in the first. The K-Man leads it off. Atkins, little lack of pace in the first inning, was behind a couple of guys, gave up 1 2-run single, but then bounced back with a 1-2-3. The Revs, who were set down 1-2-3 in the first, they rally for 2 in the second. And the first pitch here in the third catches the outside corner, a called strike.
Got that strike call from the hip.
There's the 0-1 and a rip at second. 1 hop, Nina's got it, and he'll toss on to first for the out. Hit sharply, but Nina reaching up cap high handles it. Does it with some flair, as per the use from Angelis out there. 1 down.
A nice play there. Not to strike out just yet, but we're getting there, trust me.
Oh, here is Teodoro Martinez, who grounded to third base his first time. First offering from Mitch. It is over the outer half. That's a called strike. Martinez shortening up there. He was smirking back at home plate after taking. Mitch kicks, delivers. Breaking ball, it's down and away. Atkins entering the night in Revs history. He is 6th in strikeouts, and this is in less than 2 years. 6th in wins. He fires, and it is a cutter in for a strike. Martinez was jumping back. Pitch started in toward him. Atkins tied for 4th in quality starts in Revs history with Frank Gailey, 24. There's the wind, the pitch, swing, and he pops it up. Had him off balance. Nina will go out from second into shallow right and backing up right in front of Dotel. He'll handle it. Dotel says, "You're getting into my territory there."
And Jealous getting his work in.
There's 2 down. Atkins' next win, which would put him at 20 in a Revs uniform. That would tie Wayne Franklin for 5th in Revs history. Here's Kenger. First one in the dirt, skips off Skelton's glove and on back, and Kenger fakes like he's going to turn and head toward first, and ultimately just laughs at the idea.
Yeah, what's the ruling, though? Like, how intentional does that have to be if you tag him? Even if he's playing around.
Yeah.
What's the call?
Well, both feet clearly have to be out with an attempt to go, and I guess you have until the catcher gets to the ball to try it. He swings here, yanks a line drive, just fouled down the line in right. That ball's scorched, but he was a tick early on it. And it is a strike. It's rather 1-1. Tied at 2 here in the 3rd inning tonight. Seen the Patriots a whole lot here these last few weeks. This will be all for 2019, unless there's something in October. Atkins the pitch, and a ground ball sharply to first. Tejeda up with it cleanly, calls off Mitch and races to the bag himself. It is a 9-pitch 3rd inning for Mitch Atkins, who sets him down in order again. Now we go to the bottom half of the 3rd inning. It is the Revs 2 and the Patriots 2.
Will I have saved enough for college by the time she gets her driver's license?
How can I ensure beautiful music is always made on the symphony stage?
When I retire, can I take that vacation I always dreamed about?
When life's persistent questions have you seeking answers, turn to Smith Wealth Advisory Group. Let our wealth of knowledge about wealth help turn life's questions into financial plans of action and memorable outcomes. Smith Wealth Advisory Group, answering life's most persistent questions. Visit us at smithwealthadvisory.com.
Janney Montgomery Scott LLC, member NYSE, FINRA, and SIPC.
Your next haircut now has a shortcut. Introducing the Sport Clips Haircuts app. That's right, now the cut you want is just a tap away. Just download the app, check in at your neighborhood Sport Clips, and choose your Guy Smart stylist, and you're done. We'll text you when your stylist is almost ready. Then head to Sport Clips for a championship haircut experience. It's home field advantage for your hair. No appointment needed. Just download the Sport Clips app and check in. And don't forget a beard trim. Sport Clips. You choose the cut, we cut the weight.
Since 1934, PSECU has given Pennsylvanians financial opportunities to live a better life. We are a credit union who offers valuable free and low-fee financial products, broad lending options, and outstanding money management for financing life. At PSECU, we are proud of who we are and committed to who we serve because our Pennsylvania roots run deep. We are banking on a difference. Visit PSECU.com to join us. This credit union is federally insured by the National Credit Union Administration. Equal Opportunity Lender.
Take us on the go with the new WOYK app. Download on the Apple and Google Play stores today. Sports Radio 98.9 FM and 1350 WOYK. First in York, first in sports.
Tied at 2, we go to the bottom half of the 3rd, and Jealous Nino will lead things off. He was high-fiving the kids coming off from a well-spanned fruit race between innings. Nina ground out to short his first time tonight. First pitch of the inning, it is a called strike, backdoor cutter from Holmberg. Nina, Nash, and Tejeda. It's the 0-1, and that misses wide, a fastball. The lights are beginning to come on to full force here. Nice, the field still in sunlight. The 1-1, and a swing and a foul tip down at the feet of the catcher Gonzalez. 1-2. Change up there. York Mitsubishi out-of-town scoreboard. They're in the 4th in High Point. Rockers lead the Skeeters 3-0. Joe Van Meter against Matt Perk tonight. Grabs a 1.5 game lead on Sugar Land entering play. 1-2, and that's very high. Long Island a 2-1 lead in the 3rd at Southern Maryland. Darrell Thompson on the mound for the Blue Crabs tonight, named the Atlantic League Pitcher of the Month in July. Pitch to Nina, breaking ball, yanked foul on the ground. Who might have been the Atlantic League Player of the Month in July?
Good question, Darrell. I'm not sure. I think he plays for York.
Was it Stephen Cardullo?
No, it was not Stephen Cardullo.
Was it Craig Massey?
Do not believe it was Craig Massey.
Pete Incaviglia.
Nope.
Pitch, swinging a foul against the netting. Would it be that Isaias Tejeda?
I think that's our guy. And that is the correct answer. Ding, ding, ding. Man was on fire.
Awesome news earlier today. Pitch to Nina, swinging a rip at short. Rodriguez, though, backs up and spears it, spins and finds his target, makes the throw to first. Then Nina grounds to short for the 2nd time tonight. As out number 1 here in the 3rd inning, Talvin Nash to the plate. Nash, who popped to short his first time. A good swing, but got under it. Last night, late in the game, he was very upset with himself, hitting a fly to medium deep left center that he just got down toward the end of the bat.
He's mic'd up today.
What?
Yeah, one of our local news stations did a pregame interview with him, and he's mic'd up for the whole entire game.
That's awesome.
Don't know if everything that's said can be put on air.
First pitch curve misses high and wide.
Like the conversations of most gentlemen, including us when we're off the air. Hey, I'm a realist. We're going to give it to you straight here in this booth.
1-0. Swinging a foul tip, back off the netting. Now I'm thinking about possibilities for WOYK, but probably not the best idea.
If we can mic them up.
Not live, yeah. Maybe on a tape delay. Oh, there's downtown down there clapping. Basically have him mic'd up right now. Pitch is swung on, hit high and deep. Watch this one go down the line and out of here in left field. Talvin Nash, he's 3 away from the Revs single season record, home run number 31. Yanked that thing right down the line in left, and it disappears over the big wall. And the Revs take the lead 3-2 here in the bottom of the 3rd inning.
I gotta love that. Patented Talvin Nash home run there, a missile over the nemesis, and with a big crowd on hand, that's exactly what this team needs. Get them behind you, keep the offense going, and let's win this thing.
That is his 5th in the last 8 games, 3rd in this series. Number 31 on the year. He's 12 ahead of the rest of the pack. 75th run batted in. Now here's Tejeda. First pitch is high and wide. Tejeda singled his first time, which started the 2-run rally last inning. For Talvin, it's the 50th home run that he's hit at Peoples Bank Park. Holmberg sets, delivers, and that's low. Ball 2.
He's going to make it hard to break some of his records once it's all said and done, and the dust has settled, and the ship has set sail. I don't know if I have any more, but you get my drift.
Here's the 2-0. Very high and very outside. The 84th home run of his Revs career. And the previous record was 66. So he's now 18. Think about that. It doesn't seem like that long ago that he broke it. We were over in Lancaster. He's hit 18 more since. 3-0. And taking all the way. It's over for a strike.
Well, to go along with the news miking up a player, we're thinking of doing that in-house. Thinking a guy like Rob Carson or whoever may be coaching first base, getting them mic'd up. Rob'd be a good one.
Here's a chopper down toward third. It's foul. Polo will handle this one.
He's down there right now coaching first base. He's pitched the last 2 nights, so I don't think we'll see him today. Might be there for the entirety of today's game. Not mic'd up today, but a guy that would do a good job. Can he do it? Rob Snyder says he can do it.
Now Holmberg has his sign, 3-2, and a swing, a ground ball foul over by the third base dugout. We'll do it again.
Well, they're doing a good job. It was a quick bottom of the first for the Revs, but the last 2 innings they're getting this pitch count up now. Next pitch will be number 50. Making him work. Liam O'Sullivan went 7 2/3, great inning, so they have not had to extend their bullpen. I want to see them get to that early. It is a good pen, however. The likes of James Pugliese back there with Tyler Cloyd, Zach Senicola, who probably won't see after pitching 2 nights in a row.
Another 3-2, and it's inside. Tejeda fights his way on base. Kick the leg out of the way there. And he'll head to first with a 1-out walk. Second walk issued by Holmberg tonight. They'll bring up Wellington Dotel, who blasted an RBI double off the tippy top of the arch nemesis last inning. Would later steal third base and score. Holmberg to the plate, a swing and a pop-up foul. This will carry back into the crowd on the first base side. And one other game on our York Mitsubishi out-of-town scoreboard. New Britain an early 1-0 lead, second inning in Lancaster. Playing a doubleheader tonight. Pitch, that's up high. It is 1-1. And back-to-back months that the Revs have had the league's player of the month. 1-1, and a swing and a bounce foul over by the third base dugout.
Well, plenty of time for them to make it 3 in a row if someone gets hot. Hey, look at Nash, already has 2 home runs, 3 now. He's already got 3 home runs in August. After Tejeda broke his record last month, knocking down 12 in a month.
Pitch, that is up and in. It is the first time in Revs history that they've even had more than one in the same season.
Well, Nash might even have more. Does he have 3? Or
He's got 2. He did it last August, but they also went a couple years without presenting it. Here's a swing and a fly ball foul the other way in right and out of play.
I meant the home runs in August. Did he hit any in that final 2 games of the New Britain series? Because they were they August?
Actually,
yeah, definitely August.
Yeah.
He probably has more than. Where are we at? Now I'll find it. 5 home runs already, and it's August 8th.
Pitch to Dotel, he swings, fouls it away, right side again.
How about those guys going back and forth? Nash sets the month franchise record with 11, then Tejeda gets 12. If Nash gets 13, that'll not only break the record, but put serious consideration into the climb for 45 plus, which is probably in the very back of his mind.
Yeah. Pitch, it is swung on, hit down the line in right field. Long run, Teodoro Martinez fakes the catch, can't get anywhere close. It one hops the wall on the track, and Tejeda will stroll into third. Dotel's into second with his second double in as many at-bats. He shoots it the other way, And it lands on the track well before Martinez could get there. Second and third with still only one out.
And Dotel, a guy that was struggling a little bit in this series, was 2 for 13 coming in with a run scored. Now 2 doubles on the ledger for him today. Scored a run on the Alvaro Rondon single and scoring position yet again. A guy they needed to come through, and today getting the job done.
A visit from Jovan Gonzalez. Derek Moshe will accompany. Make sure it's only signs. Looks like the Patriots might be bringing the infield in here. Somerset does have a righty up. It is Nate Rowe. Holmberg had only gone 1 inning and 3 innings in his first 2 starts since coming back from injury. Revs, by the way, tonight now with 5 hits and 3 for extra bases. Here's Melky, who grounded to third his first time, and the infield is most of the way in. Second and third, 1 out. Pitch, it's down and away. Revs a 3-2 lead and trying to put some more up. By the way, the league record for homers in a season, 48. Ozzie Canseco from Newark back in 2000, if you're wondering about Talbot.
It's going to be a tough one.
Here's a swing and a miss. Change up toward the outside. Mesa swings through it.
He did say he wants to flirt with 50. I mean, it would take quite the run, but stranger things have happened.
A 1-1 pitch. And a ground ball toward third. Navarro picks it. Looks to Tejeda back. Sends it across to first. He came up with it, yanking the glove upward to his left to cradle that hop. And with 2 down, it'll be up to Henry Castillo to add on here.
That's a much tougher play than he made it look, too, Navarro. I mean, real mean hop there, just stayed with it, flashed the leather, and for the second time, he's made a nice play on Melky Mesa today. Take a 2-out base hit, albeit a huge one for Henry to try to add some insurance. Build the lead even further here, still early on in the game.
Strikeout his first time tonight. Holmberg delivers. Swing, and he pops it up, but it's going to be foul back into the crowd. 3 runs, 5 hits, 1 error for the Revs as that bounces all the way down toward the first base line past the Revs dugout. Somerset 2 runs, 1 hit, and no errors. Holmberg having some fun with Tejeda over there at third, who was getting a lead. Castillo, again batting from the right, back to switch hitting. Here's the 0-1, and it is a called strike. It looked high to the normal naked eye from what we're used to over the years, but called a strike. Castillo was hoping it would be ruled a little too tall. The 0-2, breaking ball, swing and a miss. Now Holmberg gets him on the 0-2 hook, and the Revs will settle for the 1, but Talbot Nash puts him on top. Home run number 31 of the year. 1 run, 2 hits, 2 men left. We go to the 4th. Brett with the play-by-play. The Revs with a 3-2 lead.
Tired of hearing that music? Especially when you already have that same ice cream in your freezer. Try something new and amazing with Tropical Shaved Ice. On Monday morning after the big company event, do you want the buzz down the hall to be, how awesome was this year's company picnic? Then crush boredom and bring on Kona Ice with over 32,000 flavor combinations. This is not your typical lackluster snow cone. Their flavors are bold and delicious. Fuzzy Navel, Margarita, Blue Hawaiian. Kona Ice is dairy-free, gluten-free, and they even offer flavors that are sugar and dye-free. No party is too big or too small. They can serve up to 1,000 people per hour. They have party packages starting as low as $100. To add more excitement to your next event, find them online
At Donegal, we understand there are many costs associated with running a business. That's why Donegal works with you to provide quality insurance products based on your business needs, and why we deliver that insurance at a price to fit your budget. Call your local independent Donegal agent today and discover why, when it comes to insurance for your business, Donegal is a better value. Contact Kochman Kunkel Insurance at 717-854-0300 or stop in at 3217 East Market Street, York. Locally owned and operated by Pam and Rudy Kochman. Kochman Kunkel Insurance.
Listen live and on demand with the new WOYK app and online at 989WOYK.com.
This is Hall of Fame third baseman Brooks Robinson. You're listening to York Revolution Baseball on Sports Radio 98.9 FM and 1350 WOYK. First in York, first in sports.
Head to the top of the fourth here at Peoples Bank Park. Revs up over the Patriots 3-2. Mitch Atkins looking to hold the lead here, coming out for inning number 4 of work. 7 in a row retired by the Revs ace after a tough first inning. Edwin Espinal will be the first man he faces. First pitch is taken at the knees for strike 1. Espinal will look back at the dugout, but a little bit of our TrackMan delay, but it is a strike. Espinal batting .272 on the year, 4 homers, 36 batted in. 0-1 swung on, fouled straight back to the screen, so Mitch gets his way ahead, 0-2. Ended up being a beautiful day here at the bank, 84 and cozy, in a word. Atkins way ahead, 0-2, gets the sign now from the windup. The pitch is swung on and hit to center field right at Justin Trapp, who barely has to move and reaches up and squeezes for out number 1. A real solid 3-pitch out there for Mitch to start the top of the 4th. A tough assignment now as Mike Ullman steps to the plate. Ullman coming off a 3 for 4 performance last night, was 4 for 5 the night before with a pair of home runs, and today already has an RBI single. One of 2 runs scored in the first from Somerset. Got to find a way to get this big man out. That last out, now 8 in a row for Atkins set down. First pitch to Ullman's taken right over the middle for strike 1. Cutter at 84 miles per hour. Game number 4 here, the finale of the Revs and Patriots series. 0-1 is outside for ball 1, maybe a little low as well. That'll even things at 1-1. The Patriots taking the first 3. Revs looking to prevent the sweep before they get on the buses early tomorrow and head down to High Point for a 3-game series against the Rockers. 1-1 is taken low for ball 2. Rockers series should be a lot of fun. 2 great hitting teams facing off against each other. A 2-1 to count to Ullman. DH today. He's been a little banged up. Haven't seen him behind the plate. The 2-1 is just a bit inside. That'll drive the count to 3-1. Now, Ullman did make an appearance in the major leagues with the Toronto Blue Jays back in 2017. Now the 3-1 is swung on and fisted in the air over the head of Alvaro Rondon and into left field. Mesa over to cut it off and throw it in, but again, Mike Ullman proving to be a tough customer at the plate. Second single of the ball game. Representing a 1-out base runner for the Pats here in the top of the 4th. Now to bring up Ray Navarro, the third baseman. 0 for 1 today with a ground out. Coming in batting .256 on the year. First pitch is taken on the high and outside corner for strike 1. And Navarro batting .343 against York this year coming into this one, so he's had some success. Didn't play in last night's ball game. The 0-1 is swung on and popped up. Left side of the infield now as Henry Castillo drifts over at third, reaches up and catches it for out number 2. Harmless little pop up there forced by Mitch, as he's now just 1 out away from working his 3rd consecutive scoreless inning. Alfredo Rodriguez, the shortstop, the next man up. Alfredo having himself a nice series. First pitch to him is taken for strike 1. Fastball right at the knees, hard of the plate. Batting .257 overall, 2 home runs, 29 RBIs. 0 for 1 today with a flyout. Ullman takes the lead off first. Now the 0-1. Breaking ball that gets the plate for strike 2. Slider at 78. Moving in, then out. A beauty from Mitch as he's going to work. Has his pacing and timing down perfectly now. On the same page as Skelton from the stretch. The 0-2 is taken in the dirt. Nice block there from Skelton to keep it in front of him. Hey, Rodriguez was 1 for 4 last night. Comes on off the heels of a 3 for 3 performance with a couple of walks back in game 1 of this series. The 1-2 for Mitch, swung on and hit the right field. Not too deep, long run though for Dotel. Going towards the line, will reach up and squeeze for out number 3. So it is indeed 3 scoreless innings in a row for the Revs right-hander. We'll head to the bottom of the 4th inning. Revs up 3-2.
Looking for a drool-worthy auto loan? Hello, I'm Sue DiStefano, President CEO of First Capital Federal Credit Union. Give Fido the ride of his life in a new car, truck, or SUV. With an interest rate as low as 3.49% APR and flexible terms, we can make it happen. Speak with a loan officer today or apply online at firstcapitalfcu.com. First Capital, putting you and your county first for 65 years. Federally insured by NCUA.
First Capital Federal Credit Union.
Shipley Energy is more than just an energy company. We're a family tradition. Our goal is to provide outstanding customer service and to make energy easy for you. From heating oil and propane to natural gas and electricity, our team can help. We also offer HVAC services, installation, maintenance, and service plans to keep your home safe and comfortable. In addition, our team can improve the quality of water in your home. To learn more, visit shipleyenergy.com or call 855-5-SHIPLEY. We make energy easy.
You trust AAA to work at every mile. But AAA doesn't just cover your car. They can also cover your home. AAA Home Insurance protects every square foot. And when you add AAA Home Insurance to AAA Auto Insurance, you get more protection and more savings. Insurance that's not just insurance. Talk to your local AAA insurance agent today or visit AAA.com to learn more about AAA Home Insurance.
New FM signal, new website. Get features, live broadcasts, and on-demand game broadcasts and shows online at 989WOYK.com.
Head to the bottom of the 4th inning here at People's Bank Park. Revs up 3-2. York with 3 runs on 5 hits, 2 runs on a pair of hits for the visiting Patriots. New pitcher for Somerset is right-hander Nate Rowe. Pitching change brought to you by Maple Donuts. Rowe overall is 2-1 with a 3.93 ERA. Guy who resides in Plainfield, New Jersey, not too far away from Somerset. 6'2", 205-pound right-hander. First man will face is James Skelton, who tallied the 1,000 hits now for his professional career as he takes the first pitch low.
Now pitching from Somerset Patriots, right-hander number 13, Nate Rowe.
Skelton batting .302, 9 home runs, 41 batted in. The 1-0 is taken at the knees for strike one. As Skelton comes in first in the league in on-base percentage at .427. Nash right behind him at .426. The 1-1 is taken on the outside corner for strike two. A couple of them are real close for Skelton. Ones he'd take and have it not be called a strike off the device, but things change now. The 1-2 is way inside. That'll even things up at 2-2. Now Rowe possesses a fastball that sits between 82 and 92, a cutter, a slurve, and a changeup. That's his arsenal. The 2-2 is swung on and ripped right at first. Good pick out of the dirt by the first baseman. Espinal will step on first for the out. Another hard hit ball that just gets picked off the short hop by the Somerset infielders. 3 unassisted on the putout. That'll bring up Alvaro Rondon, who lined an RBI single to left his last time up. Righty on the mound now, so he'll step across the box, bat from the left side. First pitch to Rondon shows bump, pulls back. It's high for ball one. 206 average on the year, but has been hitting the ball better of late. No home runs, 9 batted in. As the 1-0 is high and outside as well. Rondon, we changed his height to his official measurement of 5'8". It was kind of messing with his strike zone on TrackMan. It's official though, they measured him. The 2-0 is swung on and ripped. Oh, big stop over there by Espinal, reaching for it. Thought that one might have been hit right into right field, his second base hit of the game, but Espinal, who's won a minor league Gold Glove before in his career, sticks out the paw and takes a hit away. 2 tremendous plays by the Somerset first baseman in this inning for 2 quick Revs outs. Now back to the top of the lineup, and Justin Trapp, who's looking to put the ball in play here, 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. First pitch to Trapp is taken for a strike. Outside part of the plate. 88-mile-per-hour cutter. The Trapp's average up to 309, came in at the 5 spot in the league leaderboard in average. Now breaking ball swung on, hit through the hole. No, diving stop from Rodriguez from his knees, no chance. With Trapp's speed, there's no way, but again, the effort from these Somerset infielders. Thought that one was a surefire base hit, but Rodriguez dove full extension to snag it, but Trapp runs exceptionally well, no chance. Oh, it's an infield hit for Justin Trapp. Rev's 6th hit of the ball game. That'll bring up Angeles Nina. Nina's been hot as well, 0 for 2 today, looking to get his first hit. Check back at first, Trapp safe on the slide. Nina doubled last night, was 1 for 4. 4 for 9 overall in the series though, coming into this one. Currently on a 6-game hitting streak in which he's batted .407. And on that play, that pickoff attempt back to first, they're gonna call a balk on Nate Rowe, so Justin Trapp's gonna advance to second. Illegal move made by Rowe, so runner in scoring position, 2 outs. Pitch to Nina is swung on, hit a mile high in the air. Stays in the infield here as he slams his bat down. Rodriguez will make the call from short, get under it and squeeze to retire the side. So the Revs get a base runner here. No runs on a hit, no errors, and 1 left on. We'll head to the top of the 5th. Revs leading this one 3-2.
If you own a tractor-trailer business, then you know the cost of having your rig down instead of on the road. Rivers Truck Center in Red Lion keeps your trucks on the road by providing a one-stop shop for all your trucking needs. Rivers handles full-service truck sales and carries a full line of parts for all makes and models, has their own full-service collision center, and provides 24-hour emergency towing and roadside assistance. Check out riverstruck.com for more info. There's a reason Rivers Truck Center has been in business for over 40 years. They really do care.
The York County Solid Waste Authority turns up the heat every day, on your garbage, that is. Advanced waste-to-energy technology is used to burn garbage at 1,800 degrees Fahrenheit in environmentally controlled combustion units. This reduces air emissions and produces electricity, enough to power 20,000 homes every minute of every day. Visit www.ycswa.com to learn more. In York County, garbage is power.
Want to give your child the best birthday ever without hosting, planning, or cleanup work? Book a York Revolution birthday party at Peoples Bank Park. Parties include 2 hours of all-you-can-eat Kessler's hot dogs and pizza, goodie bags for all guests, and Penn State Children's Hospital playground wristbands. The birthday child gets a custom Revs jersey and throws out a first pitch, and the whole crowd sings Happy Birthday before the party enjoys a customized Revs birthday cake. Birthdays at a Revs game. Best birthday ever. Details at YorkRevolution.com or 717-801-HITS.
This is Isaiah Tejeda. You are listening to Your Revolution Baseball on the home of the Reds. Sport Radio 98.9 FM and 1350 WOYK. First in York, first in sport.
Hootie and the Blowfish to take us back here to the top of the 5th inning. Mitch Atkins still working. Here, 3 consecutive scoreless innings so far. Revs up 3-2. Now Kraus swings at the first pitch, drives it deep to left center field. Going back now is Trapp. Still going back. It's off the top of the wall. Melky Mesa over to cover, but it'll be a leadoff double for Michael Kraus. First pitch swinging here to start things for the Patriots. That's what he's going to do, Mike Kraus. He's going to try to swing early, get that first pitch fastball, and he got it there, didn't miss. It's the first extra base hit from the Patriots today. Just their 3rd hit overall. Mitch Atkins working to strand him right there. Jovan Gonzalez, the catcher, the next man he'll go after. Runner goes, the first pitch is taken, thrown away by Skelton. It's behind Henry Castillo, can't make the pick. Would have been a close play had it been thrown on the right side, which would technically be the left side of the first base bag. But it is a stolen base for Kraus. A runner just 90 feet away for Somerset now makes it a little tougher for Atkins. Kraus has that power and speed combo. The 1-0 to Gonzalez is outside for ball 2. Count at 2-0. The pitch from Atkins is swung on and missed. Went with the high fastball at 87, blew it right by him. Gonzalez 0 for 1 today, was 0 for 3 last night. .257 hitter on the season. The pitch from Atkins swung on, fouled off, so he fights back to make it 2-2. A strikeout or any out that prevents Kraus from crossing the plate here would be big. Again, a good runner. Quick, long strides from the 6'4" outfielder. Revs have good arms in the outfield, though, all of them having a boatload of outfield assists. The 2-2 swung on, fouled back to the screen, so we'll do it again. Nice crowd on hand. There was a mesh backpack giveaway, part of our National Night Out celebration, presented by UPMC for You. The 2-2 is just a bit outside. Thought he might have had him there looking, but it'll drive the count full. A runner on third, nobody out, full count to Gonzalez. The payoff pitch is swung on, hit the center, not deep, trap. Eyeing it up here, running in now, throw's gonna come all the way to the plate, but it will not be in time as Kraus with that good speed crosses home plate and ties this game at 3 apiece. A sacrifice fly, score that for Gonzalez. As that'll bring it back to the top of the lineup, and our Rudders K-man of the game, Craig Massey. Massey's 0 for 1 today, walked to start the game off in the top of the first and grounded out. We'll be doing a big justice to give all these fans some free cheese. First pitch from Mitch is taken on the outside corner for strike 1. A game tied at 3. The pitch swung on and hit to center field, not deep as Trapp's going over into the gap, reaches up and squeezes for out number 2. And not a strikeout again, but getting Massey out paramount here, as he was a driving force behind their offense last night. Was 3 for 5 with a run scored. Good play there made by Trapp. A 2 outs, base is empty for Teodoro Martinez, who debuted earlier in this series for the Patriots. He's batting just .182, but has homered in back-to-back games. First pitch to Martinez is taken for strike. There it is, strike 1. Looked pretty obvious there, but had to wait for the official call from TrackMan. 0-1 the count. The pitch is swung on and fisted in the air to right field. Coming in now is Dotel. Will have enough time, get under it and squeeze to retire the side. So leadoff double comes around the score, tie this thing up at 3 apiece. The Revs offense will look to go to work when we come back.
Hey, it's the good-looking genius at Broadway Transmission again, and this time I have things on my mind, like warranty and service after the repair. You already know Broadway Transmission has been part of the community for 67 years at the same location. But did you know that in that time, your county has seen many transmission shops close its doors, like
Amco,
Atomic,
Clutch and Go,
Dr. Transmission,
Cottonin,
York County Transmission,
Winters,
Goodlings,
Lee Miles,
A1.
Yeah! What grinds my gears about these closings are the customers are left with no warranty. Stop! Don't make that same mistake. Broadway Transmission has over 40,000 transmission jobs under our belt, and we are still here today standing behind our famous 3-year warranty. We kid around a lot on our ads, but nothing is funny about having no warranty when you need it. Avoid that risk with the only smart choice in all of your county and stop by Broadway Transmission today. Broadway Transmission will get your ship together and stand behind it too. Visit us on the web at BroadwayTrans.com or stop in and see how it's done.
Picking one thing over the other can be hard.
Toast or avocado toast.
Ooh, 4 or 5-inch heels.
But with pick games from the Pennsylvania Lottery, drawn twice daily, picking's as easy as 2, 3, 4, or 5. Plus, add Wild Ball to any pick game for even more chances to win. It's simple.
Hey, what'll it be? Give me a pick 2, please. Oh, and add Wild Ball. I'm feeling pretty lucky.
Play pick games today from the Pennsylvania Lottery. Must be 18 or older. Please play responsibly. Benefits older Pennsylvanians every day.
This is Jamison McGrain. You're listening to York Revolution Baseball on the home of the Revs, Sports Radio 98.9 FM, 1350 WOYK. First in York, first in sports.
Come back to the bottom of the 5th, game tied at 3 apiece. Just had some intern action in the bubble balls as Browns intern Josh just absolutely leveled Corey, who works in the ops department. A crop of fantastic interns that'll all go back to college after this homestand. I'll try to name them all if I can, but more importantly, Telvin Nash at the plate right now. Homered his last time up. First pitch is outside for ball 1. Nate Rose still in the game. threw just 10 pitches last inning in relief of David Holmberg. The 1-0 is swung on and ripped foul down the third base line, bounces off the half wall and into the Patriots bullpen. Nash's average up to 306 now. Good enough for 9th in the league. 31 RBIs now. That's by far and large the league lead. A 12-homer lead over David Washington of Long Island. 12. The 1-1 is taken inside for ball 2. Leads the league in home runs by 12. I said it 3 times, but it's important. Just showing you how well he's doing. Also leads the league in RBIs by 10 now, with 75 on the year. The 2-1, breaking ball swung on and fisted to the right side. Nash caught that one on the hands, didn't even know he put it in play, so he'll jog softly down the line, but the play is made as Edwin Espinal flips it over to a covering row for out number 1. 3-1 on the putout. Now to bring up Isaias Tejeda. The Atlantic League Player of the Month for the month of July. He was just fantastic. Beautiful graphic put together on our York Revolution page. See it on Instagram, Twitter, just all the stats he was able to accrue. Overall batting .358 with 14 home runs. First pitch to him, breaking ball that stays high for ball 1. 14 home runs, 60 batted in. Tejeda batted .427 in July with 12 home runs and 29 RBIs. The 12 home runs, a month record for the franchise. He swings and pounds this one down the third base line, off the half wall again and into the stands. Also led the league with 76 total bases, a slugging percentage of .927, and led the league with 27 runs and 35 hits. What more could you ask for? I know I couldn't. A count at 1-1, 1 out, nobody on. The pitch from Rowe is inside, maybe a little high as well for ball 2. The Revs will be back on the road for a week. And back here a week from tomorrow for a big weekend series. The 2-1, breaking ball that comes back over the plate for strike 2. One hung up there for a while, but did catch enough of the strike zone to be ruled a strike via TrackMan. Now, Tejeda, 1 for 1 today, has also walked, been on base twice. The 2-2 to him is low and inside for ball 3. Shaking his head all the way just to let Derek Motion know he didn't think it was a strike. Count at 3-2. The payoff pitch from Rowe, breaking ball that's crushed to deep left field. No doubt about this one. It's way out of here. A solo home run for Isaias Tejeda, giving the Revs the 4-3 lead here in the bottom of the 5th inning. Got a hanger and put a coat on it, if you will, as he blasted that thing towards the creek off one of the houses that are generously placed back there on Arch Street. Tejeda now with home run number 15 on the season, the 2nd solo home run for York today, as he provides some much needed fireworks here for his team. Knew it was coming, he stayed patient, worked the count full, looked for his pitch, guessed right, and no doubt about it. That'll bring up Wellington Dotel, swings at the first pitch, rips it deep to left field. This one is off the top of the arch nemesis, the local IQ sound, busting around first. He gets in the second on the slide. It's a hustle double for Wellington Dotel. Back-to-back extra base hits for the Revs here in the bottom of the 5th. Dotel on his horse the whole way, sometimes with how hard those balls are hit. you have to hold to a single, but not with Dotel. Strokes his third double of the game. 3 for 3 with 3 doubles for the Revs right fielder.
Oh, Melky, your turn.
That'll bring up Melky Mesa, see if he can keep this going. Dotel on the move. Mesa swings and hits it foul. Ball's ruled foul. Down the third base line, hit almost exactly where Dotel was running to, but he is bailed out by the foul call. You know, with the 3 doubles, ironically, Dotel came into this one with 96 in his Atlantic League career, now 1 away from the century mark in doubles. And we'll see. Definitely has a chance. Counted 0-1 to Melky. Rebs up 4-3 now. The pitch from Rowe is swung on and hit deep to left field. Going back is Kenger, looking up, and that one is gone. Melky Mesa with the second home run of the inning. 3rd extra base hit in a row. This one coming off the bat of Daddy Shark, making this thing 6-3. Runs coming in bunches now for these Revolution hitters. As they play long ball here against Rowe. What more can you ask for here? Packed house at the bank, and the players rewarding them for it. 6-3 our score now. Pitch to Henry Castillo is swung on and missed for strike 1. Went with a changeup there. Now for Mesa, that's home run number 15 on the year. Now Castillo swings and chops one into the ground on the way to second. Massey catches it, throws it weakly over to first for out number 2. So the extra base hit streak ends at 3. Boy, was that fun. That'll bring up James Skelton. Now Revs up 6-3 now. They got 2 in the second, 1 in the third, now 3 so far in the bottom of the 5th. First pitch to James Skelton is outside for ball 1. Skelton batting an even 300, 9 home runs, 41 batted in. The 1-0 in the dirt, picked out by Gonzalez. Rowe could be rattled here, which is expected after the pair of big flies. The 2-0 is inside, so Skelton ahead, 3-0 now. Skelton, a very patient hitter. Will wait for his pitch. Got to think he's taking all the way here. The 3-0. He is taking all the way, and it is ball 4. A 4-pitch walk drawn by one of the best in the game at letting pitchers fire it out of the zone to him. His 51st walk of the year, now 1 behind Jason Martinson and Jason Rogers, a pair of Jasons here in the Atlantic League for 3rd. Sits at 4th now in the league in walks. Now to bring up Alvaro Rondon. 1 for 2 today. Hit the ball sharply twice. First pitch way inside as he has to jump away for ball 1. Rondon batting .205. No home runs, 9 stakes. Well, Skelton taking his lead off first. The 1-0 is swung on and missed. Took a nice hack there, but was out in front of the 81-mile-per-hour changeup. Rondon tied this thing up at 2 with the RBI single. Back in the 2nd inning. The 1-1 is swung on and missed. Got him fishing at a pitch in the dirt. Revs with 3 runs across here. Home run by Isaias Tejeda. A double from Dotel to put a man in scoring position. And Melky Mesa homering as well. A 2-run shot, both over the arch nemesis and left. The 1-2 inside as Rondon has to skip away again. Count goes to 2-2. The 2s are wild here. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Here in the bottom of the 5th. The 2-2 swung on, hit on the ground, picked out by Espinal at first. Another good play by him over there. Steps on first to retire the side. But the Revs take the lead in a big way. Score 3 on a solo home run from Isaias Tejeda. A double from Dotel. And then the 2-run shot from Melky Mesa. A lot of fun here, a lot of long balls so far. Gotta love it with this crowd on hand. We'll be back with the top of the 6th inning.
Hey, Revs fans, as if being a season ticket holder wasn't already awesome enough, did you know that another perk of being a season ticket holder is you get a VIP restaurant card good for deals and discounts at 6 participating restaurants? The VIP restaurant card is good at these restaurants: Venice Pizza and Restaurant, 15% off order for dine-in or takeout. Revival Social Club, 1 free dessert per person per ticket per visit. Fuddruckers, 15% off total purchase. Viet Thai, 10% off your order. Friendlies, 20% off your order. And Iron Horse York, 10% off your entire meal on home game days and $5 off entrees on non-home game days. Lock in your 2019 Revs season ticket plans today. Call 717-801-HITS or visit YorkRevolution.com. Great baseball, great fun, and a VIP restaurant card? Now that's Revs time.
When you work with an independent insurance agent, you put the power of choice to work for you. Independent agents know several companies and their coverages, which means more options. And because companies like Donegal Insurance Group use the independent agent system, you not only get quality insurance, you also save money. The independent insurance agent system. Discover the power of choice. Contact Kochman Kunkel Insurance at 717-854-0300 or stop in at 3217 East Market Street, York. Locally owned and operated by Pam and Rudy Kochman. Kochman Kunkel Insurance.
This is JP Sportman. You're listening to York Revolution Baseball on the home of the Revs. Sports Radio 98.9 FM and 1350 WOYK. First in York, first in sports.
Head to the top of the 6th inning. Fireworks last half as the Revs blasted 2 home runs, giving themselves a 6-3 lead as the first pitch to Wilt Kenger is over for strike 1. Brett Petrak, Darrell Henry on the call for you. Game 4 of a 4-game series against these pesky Pats as the 0-1 swung on, fouled straight down off the glove of Skelton for strike 2. Atkins doing a good job, just 3 hits allowed so far. Patriots getting it done the small way to tack on the 3 runs. 0-2 outside. Fastball at 85 for ball 1. Kenger batting .320 with 12 home runs, 54 stakes. As the 1-2 breaking ball comes back over the heart of the plate, a beautiful strike 3 called. Mitch Atkins starts off the top of the 6th in style with the good old Uncle Charlie. Retiring Kenger. Revs has done a good job with him the last couple of days. Was 0 for 4 with a walk last night. 0 for 2 with a walk today. Keeping him out of the hit column, something paramount when dealing with that guy. First pitch to Edwin Espinal is just a bit low for ball 1. Espinal batting .271, 4 home runs, 36 RBIs on the season. The 1-0 is swung on, ripped foul, heads up into the stands, but looks like everyone's okay. Our count will go to 1-1. Espinal has been great defensively today. hasn't got it going with the bat. He's taken some would-be hits, even extra base hits away from Revs batters. Revs still have 9 hits on the day, though. One way inside, the helmet pops off of Espinal as he tries to back out. Must be a pretty loose fit. Now count at 2-1, lights on here. A beautiful night, People's Bank Park. Tons of people and just a banner night for baseball. Patriots have righty James Puglisi warming up. The 2-1 from Mitch, another breaking ball that cuts over the plate. That one with the 12-6 action came right back in, completely freezing Espinal to drive the count to 2-2. Mitch looking to make it back-to-back Ks here. The pitch swung on and missed. Foul tipped into the glove of James Skelton as he gets the first 2 batters in the top of the 6th on the K. He's feeling and dealing right now, the Revs ace. Now bring up Mike Ullman. Ullman has got to him twice so far, a pair of singles. See if Mitch can reign supreme here. First pitch swung on, it's chopped weakly on the ground. Skelton off with the mask, out to get it, and it's a 1-2-3 inning for Mitch Atkins here. Beautiful top of the 6th inning. Now score that 1-2-3 on the putout as the Revs will head to the bottom half of the 6th with the 6-3 lead.
As you clean it out, keep in mind Community Aid's looking for your lucky leftovers. After you wrap up your yard sale, donate what's left over at your closest Community Aid Drive-Up Donation Center. They're attached to each of Community Aid's incredible thrift stores in our area. Hanover, Harrisburg, Lancaster, Mechanicsburg, and Selinsgrove. Community Aid wants your lucky leftovers to help more than 750 local charities. Learn more at communityaid.net. But don't forget, give your lucky leftovers to Community Aid. Neighbors helping neighbors.
Sports injury? Walk into WellSpan Urgent Orthopedics for immediate care. No appointment is ever needed. Our orthopedic and sports medicine specialists are here to treat you. Visit wellspan.org/urgent orthopedics today for hours at our York and Hanover locations.
Remember when an app was listen only? Oh yeah, that was kind of us, wasn't it? Well, we have a new app. Download the new WOYK app on the Apple and Google Play stores and take Sports Radio 1350 on the go like never before. Listen on the go like always, and now get easier access to archived games and programs on demand. Watch WOYK game broadcasts on YouTube and so much more. Search the new WOYK on the Apple and Google Play stores and download today. It's not just an app, it's a lifestyle. Sports Radio 1350. First in York, first in sports.
This is Justin Trapp. You're listening to York Revolution Baseball on the home of the Revs, Sports Radio 989 FM and 1350 WOYK. First in York, first in sports. Hip, hip.
Head to the bottom of the 6th inning. Revs with the 6-3 lead. Our old pal righty James Puglisi towing the rubber now for Somerset. Pitching change brought to you by Maple Donuts. Puglisi on the season is 3-1, a .330 earned run average. Guy that was named an All-Star this year. He's been a solid pro the last 2 in the Atlantic League. First pitch to Justin Trapp's taken high for ball 1. Trapp 1 for 3 with a single back in the 4th. 312 is average. Next pitch is outside as well. I'll drive the count to 2-0. Yeah, Puglisi, you got to be quick with him. He works extremely fast. He grips it and rips it. The 2-0 is low and in the dirt. So 3 straight balls to Trapp. Have to imagine he's taking all the way here. Puglisi comes set from the windup. The 3-0 is on the high and outside corner for strike 1. Painted that spot. Get me over fastball, does get over. Now the 3-1. is in there as well. Trapp thought about walking, but have to wait with the tape delay. The payoff pitch, that one is definitely outside. So Justin Trapp leads off the frame with a walk, giving the Revs a leadoff base runner. Just the second time today they've had the leadoff man on, but hasn't mattered as of yet as they lead 6-3. That'll bring up Angelis Nina, the second baseman. Nina's been hot of late, working his way up to that number 2 spot in the lineup. 303 average overall. First pitch from Pugliese misses low. Another ball to start a batter for Pugliese. Has been extremely accurate to start this one. Nina trying to extend the 6-game hitting streak. Trapp takes his lead off first. The pitch is outside. So Nina ahead in the count 2-0. Nina has 15 RBIs in his last 12 games. Had 10 in the first 5 on that streak. The 2-0 is outside as well, so the second consecutive batter to draw a 3-0 count against Pugliese. Being patient here, making him work. Gotta love it. See if Nina takes all the way here from the stretch. The 3-0 is right down the middle for strike one. 86-mile-per-hour fastball, just trying to get over. Looks for the sign, now gets it. The 3-1 is swung on and hit foul down the right field line towards the bullpen balcony area, where my good friends from the Children's Aid Society are seated today. Fantastic group of individuals doing some great things here in our community. A full count again. Runner goes, the payoff pitch is outside, ball 4. Back-to-back walks issued by Pugliese and drawn by the 1 and 2 batters in this lineup, Trapp and Nina. That is exactly what the doctor ordered. Those two guys getting on base for the meat of the Revs order. Telvin Nash, Isaias Tejeda, and Wellington Dotel. It'll be Nash first. First crack at trying to get some more stakes on the day, has one. Scored himself on a solo home run back in the 3rd. First pitch from Pugliese is outside again. So all 3 batters now drawing a ball to start the at-bat. Not the guy you want to go after in Nash, but there's no relief standing on the on-deck circle. A man who's homered as well in Tejeda, the July Player of the Month in this Atlantic League. The 1-0 is taken low for ball 2. Nash will take his time. The man's batting .305 on the year with 31 home runs, 12 more than the next man. And 75 RBIs, 10 more than the next man in this league. The 2-0 is taken in there for strike 1. Nash looks away, but that one clipped the lower outside part of the plate. The count will go to 2-1. The pitch to Nash, breaking ball, that's on the outside corner for strike 2. He nods his head in approval. Good breaker there from Pugliese.
Come on, Telvin.
A 2-2 the count. Trapp on second, Nina on first. The pitch to Nash is swung on, hit on the ground. It's a fair ball past the diving Navarro. Trapp will be in standing up. They'll hold Nina at third base. It's an RBI double for Telvin Nash as he drives this lead to 7-3 with no outs here in the bottom of the 6th. Stayed with it there. Pugliese battled back in the count, but ripped that one right down the third base line, scoring one of his good buddies, Justin Trapp, and registering the 10th hit for the Revs here in this one. It was a matter of when, not if, this offense would wake up, and today doing it in a big way so far through 6. Runners on second and third. Still nobody out. Isaias Tejeda coming in with a .360 batting average, stepping to the plate. The first pitch to Tay is high for a called strike. So late. Come on, Derek. That one was super late, but it is a strike call. Sorry to Liz over there in the scoreboard. Count at 0-1. The pitch to Tejeda is outside for ball 1. Tejeda's been on base all 3 times, if you will. He singled, then walked, then slapped a solo home run over the nemesis. .360 average, 15 home runs, 61 runs batted in. The 1-1 is swung on and missed. High fastball there from Pugliese, got him swinging. Count will go to 1-2. So with that home run, Tejeda passed Jonathan Galvez. Now 4th in the league in runs batted in. Second and third, nobody out. The 1-2 pitch is high. Yes, it is high for ball 2. It's a fun game we're playing now with TrackMan. I love it. It keeps me on my toes. Pugliese gets the sign from Gonzalez. The 2-2 pitch is swung on foul down the right field line, out of play over the skybox level. So we will do it again. Revs now with 7 runs on 10 hits. The Pats with 3 runs on 3 hits. Mitch has bounced back nicely since a tough first, allowing just 1 run over his next 5 innings. 2-2 the count. The pitch from Pugliese is swung on, hit the right field. Going back now is Teodoro Martinez, still going back, reaches up at the track and squeezes, but that is indeed deep enough to score Nina from third and push this Revolution lead to 8-3, still in the bottom of the 6th. A productive out from Tay, getting him his 62nd stake, tying Jason Rogers for third in the Atlantic League now in the Ribby department. An extremely productive out now. Nash still standing at second. Wellington Dotel, who is 3 for 3 with a trio of doubles in this one. First pitch to him is swung on and hit on the ground weakly to short. Off balance throw from Rodriguez is just in time. Good stretch from Espinal, as Rodriguez showing off his defensive ability. Really can field that position well. It's the first time Dotel has been retired, currently sitting at 99 doubles in his Atlantic League career, after doubling thrice so far in this one. Now to bring up Melky Mesa, also homered today. First pitch to him is outside for ball 1. Now count at 1-0. Mesa 1 for 3 with that 2-run shot over the nemesis back in the 5th. The 1-0, breaking ball swung on, and in the center field, it'll get down in front of Krause. Telvin Nash will be in standing up. It's an RBI single for Daddy Shark, his 3rd ribby of the ball game, thrusting this Revs lead to 9-3. Boys are having fun today. They have awoken, and awoken in a big way, to a tune of 11 hits. Hank will look to keep it going here with 2 outs. Mesa at first. Pugliese gets the sign from Gonzalez, now fires. First pitch over for strike 1. Fastball at 86, top part of the plate, about letter high, maybe a little lower than that. Next pitch is swung on, hit on the ground to second. Massey up with it, takes his time and lobs a very soft ball over to Espinal at first to retire the side. But for the second consecutive inning, the Revs add 3 runs to their lead, now leading this one 9-3. We'll be back with the top of the 7th inning. Darryl Henry on to take you home on Sports Radio 98.9 FM and 1350 WOYK.
Money and business are essential to the strength of a community. So is cheering and celebration and music and fun. That's why York Revolution games, concerts, youth sports, special events, and more happen at a place called People's Bank Park. People's Bank has been serving York County for more than 150 years. Always cheering, always celebrating, always committed to the things that make York County great. And to you having a great time at People's Bank Park. People's Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Planning your next visit to York? Book your stay at Courtyard by Marriott. Conveniently situated near local businesses, shopping, dining, downtown, and local attractions, Courtyard by Marriott features a state-of-the-art lobby, inviting flexible spaces to work or relax, free Wi-Fi, our well-equipped fitness center, and the bistro, offering healthy options and refreshing choices, including Starbucks and an evening bar. Your stay is sure to be more comfortable, productive, and enjoyable than ever before. Courtyard by Marriott, 2799 Concord Road in York. Book your stay at 717-840-7840.
The Dietz & Blewett Diamond Deck at People's Bank Park is sponsored by Dietz & Blewett Insurance Company. Dietz & Blewett Insurance Company has been serving the York and Central PA areas for more than 10 years. Visit their new location on 2000 South Queen Street, where you'll find friendly, courteous staff who put their clients first. Google them on the web for a free quote. At Dietz & Blewett Insurance, you'll find the best rates on home, auto, health, life, and business insurance.
The York Revolution plays here. Sports Radio 98.9 FM and 1350 WOYK. First in York, first in sports.
Seventh inning, and the Revs have blown this game open for Mitch Atkins. They lead it 9-3 as he goes for his 8th win of the year tonight. The Revs looking to get back in the win column. And a 9-3 lead as we start the 7th. Ray Navarro leads it off. First pitch fastball is in for a strike from Mitch, who delivers his 78th pitch of the night. Fires, and it's in the dirt, picked by Skelton. It was a bit of a concerning beginning for him. Very odd pace, or lack of pace, in the first inning, but since then he's retired all but 2. Just 1 additional run given up. 1-1. It is hit in the air, left field. Mesa trotting over toward the line. He is there. He will squeeze. 1 up, 1 down here in the 7th inning. And Navarro now 0 for 3 on the night. We'll bring up Alfredo Rodriguez, who has flied to right field both times. Atkins has gone at least 7 in a game 5 times, including 3 in a row before he went 6 last time out. Had to battle a little bit more at New Britain in that last start, but got the win. First one to Rodriguez is a called strike on the outer edge. He bats with the bases empty, 1 out here in the 7th inning. Atkins turns and fires. Breaking ball, swing and a miss. It is 0-2.
You started drinking White Claw yet, Darryl?
No. Why do you bring that up?
It's pretty good. And my friends are sending me Snapchats.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, it's good. There's something I'm thinking of. They're refreshing. They're not a sponsor or anything like that. I just enjoy drinking White Claws.
Time is asked for.
They say there are no laws when you're drinking the claws.
For once, you actually stumped me there.
Yep. I live to please.
There's a line drive the other way. Base hit to right. Over toward the line. Dotel will glove and toss in. I just didn't know where you were going with that. Like, yeah. I've had one.
There's no... There you go. Cool. There's no rhyme or reason for some of the things I think of, but...
I've noticed.
It's an active mind.
That's what makes you, you.
It is true. I live to try and entertain. I had to hold it when it's a close game, though, you know, so... 9-3, we can talk about some claws. Maybe we'll share a claw this weekend.
Perhaps.
Maybe not one, we can buy two.
Here's Mike Krause, who swings and misses.
We don't have to physically share it together.
I wonder, yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah.
Krause 1 for 2 with a double and a run scored. Now the 0-1. Fastball up and in. How about 4?
Oh, why not? I am fired up today.
You had some great innings.
The team provided me with an opportunity to have some great innings. Team guy first.
1-1. And a line drive to left field. Base hit. Rodriguez up to second. So if you are a team guy, you would share your White Claw.
100%. If I buy a box of 12, maybe I drink 3. And I give 3 apiece to you and my other friends. I'm not selfish. I'm all about a fun time as a group. Not a fan of drinking alone.
Well, be a lot of Revs fans in North Carolina this weekend.
Well, that'll be good.
Here's Jovan, who's grounded out and hit a sac fly. And Mitch with the pitch. Swinging a ground ball, deep short. Rondon way to his right, gets rid of it off balance to second, got him there, and then a pump fake relay to first is late. They do get one of the forces at second. And Rondon very smoothly, way to his right, through while kind of leaning onto his right foot, right on the money. And Nina wasn't going to entertain a relay, but then saw it was their catcher running, and he wasn't getting down the line all that well.
Man, if Mitch can get Craig Massey swinging here, poor looking. What a time.
He is 0 for 2 tonight, a walk and a run. He is our K-man. He has delivered once in this series, which was a fantastic moment. And the first pitch here, it is up high for ball 1. The Revs lead at 9-3 here in the 7th.
The biggest key to the K-man is if you get the first one called, the second strike foul ball, biggest single most point of the K-man. So always swing when there's a strike, usually. Very underrated part of this process.
1-0. It is just outside. Joe Mitchell have to try to come back here to do it. 2-0. Next pitch, well, that last pitch was his 90th, I beg your pardon. Now ready to go. The 2-0. Swinging, he beats a foul down against his foot. And Mitch is back in the game here, 2-1. Not a teammate of Massey's. Mitch was with York last year. Massey in his second Atlantic League season now. Long look to Skelton. Mitch is ready. The 2-1. And a foul tip to the screen. Now this big crowd is back in it for Moz Sticks here, 2-2.
I gotta let him hear it. There it is.
Diamond Doug has gone to the pink. He's getting them into it. Atkins, a long stare. He's ready again. The stretch. The 2-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Got him up high. And we have Mozdix again. Mitch Atkins whiffs Craig Massey to end the inning. What a time to be alive here at Peoples Bank Park. No runs, 2 hits, 2 men left. It is stretch time here tonight at the bank. It's the Revs 9 and the Patriots 3.
We went to other stores and compared theirs to ours. We compared quantities, we compared quality. From cereal to celery, from sushi to salad. And while many things were similar, there was only one huge difference. The lowest price is at Wise Markets. So take our word and shop around without shopping around. Look for our new price comparison tags. You can buy groceries anywhere you like, but you'll always spend less at Wise.
Eat better, spend less, that's Wise.
Business owners, First Capital Federal Credit Union can help equip your business for success. Hello, I'm Sue DiStefano, President and CEO. Now through June 30th, we're offering you an annual percentage rate as low as 4.65% on equipment loans. When it comes to growing your business, we're with you every step of the way. Don't wait. Apply today at firstcapitalfcu.com. First Capital, putting you and your county first for 65 years. Federally insured by NCUA.
First Capital Federal Credit Union.
Planting a tree, putting in a mailbox, whatever your project, Columbia Gas reminds you to be safe and call 811 before you dig and know what's below. Safe digging is no accident. Call 811 at least 3 business days before you start your digging project, and your utility companies will come out to mark any underground lines near your work area. Calling 811 is free for Pennsylvania homeowners, and it's the law. For more information, visit ColumbiaGasPA.com.
Cannonball Charlie's ready. Are you? The Revs play here. Sports Radio 98.9 FM and 1350 WOYK, York.
I don't know if we've had the same K-Man strike out twice in the same series before, but Craig Massey has done it. A Peoples Bank Park record. Revs lead at 9-3 as we go to the bottom of the 7th inning. Somerset will bring in lefty Jeff Kinley, who makes his debut, just signed yesterday.
Yeah, that may have been my favorite K-Man moment ever. Just the sheer number of people here tonight knowing that they'd really appreciate getting the free cheese, and Craig Massey, a guy that's had some strikeouts this series, getting it done. Just a great moment here for all Revs fans, and especially your beloved broadcaster up here.
Oh, yeah.
No doubt. My goodness, couldn't my day get any better today?
That might make the highlight reel tonight.
Yeah.
Here is James Skelton to lead things off. Left against left. 9-3 York. First pitch from Kinley is up a little bit. Skelton 0 for 1 with 2 walks. And Kinley, who began the year in the Marlins system, AA and AAA. Winds and fires. And it's a called strike. A little delay on that one, down and away. Kinley, 27-year-old lefty from Michigan. Saginaw, Michigan. Struggled at AAA this year, but a sub-3 ERA at AA he deals, and that is over the outer half for a strike again. He's in the Marlins system at AA and AAA last year as well. Shuttling between both. AA All-Star last year. The pitch, it is high and outside. It goes 2-2 on Skelton. 28th round pick out of Michigan State in 2015. The wind and the 2-2. And it is just off the outside corner. Good eye from Skelton, who runs it full. Revs leading at 9-3 here in the bottom of the 7th inning. Heading back on the road very early tomorrow morning. There is packing to be done. Here's the 3-2. And a swing and a high pop-up, middle of the infield. It's Rodriguez from short, giving way to Massey from second, back behind second base. He puts it away.
Yeah, I haven't started packing either. So we got our work cut out ahead of us tonight, at least. Got to do some wash before, get some clean undies.
Yes, that would be good. Here's Alvaro Rondon, who's 1 for 3. RBI single back in the second. On our York Mitsubishi out-of-town scoreboard tonight, High Point leading Sugar Land 5-0 in the 9th as Kinley misses the corner away. So if that holds and the Revs game holds, York will be up 2.5. Southern Maryland leads Long Island 6-4 in the 8th. Here's a swing and a miss, changeup. Revs would go to 2.5 up on Sugar Land if that all holds, and if it holds in Waldorf, maintain a 4.5 game lead on the Crabs. Pitch to Rondon, it's inside, he flinches back. And New Britain a 2-0 lead in the 5th inning in Lancaster. Huh, 5th inning, huh? Wonder if they had a delay over there.
New Britain plays the slowest pace, no doubt about that.
True. There's a fastball just outside, 3-1. Kinley's first TrackMan experience. And he winds and delivers. It is down and in. Rondon was looking back to be sure as he started jogging toward first. He's on for the second time tonight. A 1-out walk. Now we go to the top of the order, and Justin Trapp will be on tomorrow night at 6:10. It's 6:30 tomorrow, 6:30 Saturday, 2 p.m. on Sunday. We'll be on at 6:10 the next 2 nights, 1:40 on Sunday afternoon.
Team hits the road on Saturday.
The team of Revs fans pitch to Trapp, a swing and a miss. Oh, you mean our team?
Our team.
Our duo, yes, sir.
Give you a little extra incentive to listen. Bringing the team on the road. More than just Lancaster.
The whole crew.
Boy, am I excited. I was going to say impressive. Mark over there.
There's a fastball away. He's got to copyright that.
He does. Where's he heading after this?
Or whatever the appropriate. Where does he go?
Yeah.
Back home.
Okay.
We'll host Sugarland.
A lot easier when they come to you.
There's a swing and a miss, a fastball, 1-2 to Trapp. Trapp tonight, 1 for 3, infield hit, walk, run scored. We'll have Dan Miner tomorrow night, Duke on Saturday, Ricky Schaefer on Sunday. Pitch, swinging a ground ball, rolled to short. Rodriguez comes up, gloves and flips, turn to first. It is in time, a 6-4-3 double play. As Kinley got into Trapp's kitchen there and tied him up on that jam shot. No runs, no hits. Nobody left. We'll go to the 8th tonight. It's the Revs 9 and the Patriots 3.
Home of the judgment-free zone, Planet Fitness is your home away from home plate this baseball season with 2 convenient locations in York. Planet Fitness offers a clean, comfortable environment, tons of cardio and strength equipment, free fitness training to all members, and extended hours for those early risers or late-night treadmill triumphators. And best of all, you get all this for just $10 a month. Join in club or online at planetfitness.com.
Facing a legal issue can be a frightening time. What's my course of action? How do I know who to call? Fortunately, the York County Bar Association makes it easy. Now, you only need to make one call to find the right lawyer for you. Call the York County Bar Association and let us help you find the right lawyer with our Attorney Connection Lawyer Referral Service. Just call 854-8755 or visit yorkbar.com. Don't hesitate in getting the help you need. Contact the York County Bar Association and let us help you find the right attorney at the right time.
You trust AAA to work at every mile. But AAA doesn't just cover your car. They can also cover your home. AAA Home Insurance protects every square foot. And when you add AAA Home Insurance to AAA Auto Insurance, you get more protection and more savings. Insurance that's not just insurance. Talk to your local AAA insurance agent today or visit AAA.com to learn more about AAA Home Insurance.
This is Melky Mesa. You listen to Your Revolution Baseball on the home of the Reds, Sport Radio 98.9 FM and 1350 WOYK. First in your, first in sport.
Head of the eighth, 9-3, the Revs lead it. Cesar Cabral will come on. Excellent job from Mitch Atkins again tonight. Pitching change brought to you by Maple Donuts. He allowed 2 in the first, just 1 run after that, which came in the 5th, and was very efficient after the first inning. In total, 7 innings, 5 hits, 3 runs, walked 2, struck out 4, 93 pitches, 64 strikes. Now Cabral is in, and he has become a very big member of this bullpen. And they go to him a lot. Teodoro Martinez leading off and takes a strike called up in the zone. Cabral 3-1 with a 2.96 ERA, 23 outings total. 2/3 of an inning last night. Back-to-back nights. Fires and misses down and away. That fastball at 92 with some late arm side run. It's his 12th appearance with York. They now had an even split between Sugarland and York. Pitch, it is lined hard, left field. Mesa back though, he's right there. Makes the grab for out number 1. Ball was ripped, but Mesa striding straight backward, couple of steps, and nonchalantly squeezes it about hip high for the out.
Smooth play there for Mesa. Real smooth.
That's our daddy shark. Here's Will Kenger, who's 0 for 2 with a walk and a run. Left on left, Cabral ready. And fires. It is a fastball down and away. 9 runs, 11 hits, 1 error for York. 3 runs, 5 hits. No errors for Somerset. 1-0. And it is a called strike outside corner. A dramatic delay. Followed by Derek Moshe's unmistakable strike call.
Yeah. Man, iconic.
Here's a ground ball slapped at third past the dive of Castillo to the backhand. They were playing him off the line to pull it, and Kenger slaps it the other way, a base hit to left. I'm going to miss it at High Point this weekend when we're behind enclosed glass. However, we will use the wireless system to provide some crowd noise outside of our little closet.
I'm curious to see how you set it up. I got faith in you. Make us sound good.
Oh, you'll see.
And we get into their video feed, which is fun. You don't have to set up the tripod?
No, sir.
Nice, 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 nice.
There's Edwin Espinal. Fastball runs away. That misses. Yeah, last time, the first 2 nights, we took it outdoors, and our fans had to suffer through the same view as me. And then the final 2 days, we treated them. There's a swing and a bounce foul toward third. Mike Francoso grabs it in the coach's box.
And luckily, the guys, when they post on Instagram, could take our highlights.
That's right.
With some good video compared to the visiting ones. No, they appreciate that.
Yeah, we won't see much of the game, but our fans will. Maybe they can tell us what happened. Here's a fastball that misses high. Actually, that was a changeup, and it did not miss. I was wrong on both. Oh, stay hot. It's 2-2. And Espinal is rather flummoxed. And he's having some words with Derek Moshe, who tells him it's time to get back in. The device has no feelings. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Cabral with the pitch. Swing, and he flares it at first. Caught by Tejeda, and he steps on the bag, or maybe tagged him. Either way, it's a double play to end the inning. Espinal with a soft little liner to first, and Tejeda catches and either brushed a tag on Kenger or definitely stepped on the bag. Either way, completes the twin killing. No runs, 1 hit, and none left. We go to the bottom of the 8th. It's the Revs 9 and the Patriots 3.
Everything you've worked for may be facing a hostile takeover, but step outside the boardroom and look around. Not taking care of business right now could leave you dealing with a hostile takeover by crabgrass later this summer. And broadleaf weeds are just beneath the surface, ready to take their share of your turf too. Prevent hostile takeovers. Call Heritage Lawn and Landscape Care and give your lawn a good, healthy start this year. Heritage Lawn can apply crabgrass pre-emergent and quality fertilizer now to fortify your lawn for later. HeritageLawnandLandscape.com. World-class care right in your backyard.
Want to give your child the best birthday ever without hosting, planning, or cleanup work? Book a York Revolution birthday party at Peoples Bank Park. Parties include 2 hours of all-you-can-eat Kessler's hot dogs and pizza, goodie bags for all guests, and Penn State Children's Hospital playground wristbands. The birthday child gets a custom Revs jersey and throws out a first pitch, and the whole crowd sings Happy Birthday before the party enjoys a customized Revs birthday cake. Birthdays at a Revs game. Best birthday ever. Details at YorkRevolution.com or 717-801-HITS.
Money and business are essential to the strength of a community. So is cheering and celebration and music and fun. That's why York Revolution games, concerts, youth sports, special events, and more happen at a place called Peoples Bank Park. Peoples Bank has been serving York County for more than 150 years. Always cheering, always celebrating, always committed to the things that make York County great. And to you having a great time at Peoples Bank Park. Peoples Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Catch the Revs all season on Sports Radio 98.9 FM and 1350 WOYK. First in York, first in sports.
Head to the bottom of the 8th inning, Revs with a 9-3 lead. Lefty Luis Cruz, the new pitcher for Somerset. Pitching change brought to you by Maple Donuts. Beat Nina, Nash, and Tejeda, 2, 3, and 4 in the order. Angelis, 0 for 3 with a walk and a run scored tonight. Revs with 3 multi-run innings. First pitch from Cruz, fastball, that's over for a strike. They were down 2-0 early, tied it with 2 in the second. Went ahead on Nash's solo homer in the third. Then as Cruz misses away, they put up 3 in the 5th, 3 in the 6th, and they have slugged the ball tonight. They've hit 3 home runs, 3 doubles. A lot of wall ball action. Here's a fastball away. It is a 2-1 count. Actually, a changeup make that. 2 balls and a strike. That arch nemesis is getting a workout tonight. Pitch to Nina, check swing, little dribbler back to the mound. Cruz gloves it and tosses over to first. Nina basically walked out of the batter's box in frustration, got about halfway down, and will head to the dugout. Now 1 down here in the 8th. And here's Talvin, who's 2 for 4, homered in the 3rd, RBI double in the 6th. Now hitting .307 with 31 home runs, 76 runs batted in. Some enormous, eye-popping totals as Cruz steps off. And now Talbot will back out slightly. They might have been together in the Astros system. Both came up through Houston. First pitch fastball is called a strike. Delay called around the knees. I thought I was getting better at this, but the delays have been pretty significant tonight at times. Pitch, it is down low. Nash tried to check, and he did, appealing down to first base. Cruz is 1-3 at .263 ERA, 36 outings. 2 saves. He's got 13 holds as a setup man. Talbot now 5 homers in his last 8 games. He's going on another binge here. Pitch, he swings and misses, a changeup, and his thumb guard flew off his right hand. He'll pick that up and tuck the batting glove back inside of it, 1-2. Nash now on a 10-game hitting streak. Ties his season best. Cruz with the pitch, swinging a foul against the netting. We'll do it again. He's reached safely in 24 straight. Hits in 22 of those 24. Batting over 400. The last 24 games. Cruz hunched forward, the lefty looking in. He's got his signal and delivers. It is swung on and missed. Breaking ball. Nash ends up down on a knee. Trying to lunge out and get a piece of that one. 2 down in the inning. Revs have Phil Walby getting loose for the 9th. On top 9-3 tonight. Here comes Tejeda. He has a single, a walk, a home run, and a sac fly. He is produced in some fashion every time. Officially 2 for 2. 2 ribbies, 2 runs. And on the day that his selection as Atlantic League Player of the Month for July becomes official, he homers, takes one in the dirt here, ball 1. His 15th home run of the year, 3rd in August. And the 15 puts him into a tie for 8th in the league, and he didn't hit a single one until July 3rd. Here's the ball down and away, 2-0. He has now hit all 15 in the span of 29 games. And it was crushed tonight back in the 5th. He takes here, it is across for a strike, 2-1. Attendance tonight, 4,759. 47-59, and now Cruz steps off, motion that he couldn't see. The sign from Gonzalez wants it again. Pitch, it's in the dirt. 3 balls and a strike. The Revs will be finished with the Bees, the Patriots. This weekend we're at High Point for the first of twice in 3 weekends, so still seeing them twice. The pitch, that is over for a strike, 3-2. We'll still see 3 series with Lancaster, 3 with Long Island, 3 with Southern Maryland yet, a couple with Sugarland. And Cruz steps off. It's taken him forever to throw 14 pitches.
He's icing us.
And now a quick step to the plate, and he misses outside. Tejeda bat flips it away, and he will head to first with the 2-out walk. He is on base for the 4th time tonight.
With the sacrifice fly, every single one of his at-bats were productive today. Have a day for Tejeda. Really feeling it. He didn't mail it in after being named Player of the Month. He's still getting after it, still hungry.
That was his first in the Atlantic League, and I'm sure he's had other months where he certainly could have been in the conversation, but he had to have been a shoo-in this past month. Here's Dotel. First one's down and in. I would hope a unanimous selection.
Yeah.
Dotel 3 for 4, 3 doubles, a ribby and a run, and he takes down low for ball 2. Carlos Franco had 3 doubles in a game on June 12th against High Point. He ties the club record for a single game. He swings and misses here, a changeup down and away. Several have done it. Nobody has hit 4. In fact, Dotel is the 9th to do it. And before Franco did it 2 months ago, the last to do it was Tejeda in June of 2017 in Bridgeport, as time is asked for. Cruz ready, fires, and a swing and a roller to short. Rodriguez a step right, gets squared to it, aims the throw over to second. Massey covering to end the inning. No runs, no hits, 1 man left, and we'll go to the 9th tonight. Revs looking for their 19th win of this second half. They lead it 9-3.
Hear that? It's the sound of summer. Sound nice? Call Kona Ice. We do it all. Schools, sporting events, parties, both corporate and birthday. You name it, we'll be there. We bring the party to you. If you need a little bit of fun in your life, we're the shaved ice truck for you. Oh, and we fundraise too. This summer, cool down with Kona Ice. Give us a call at 1-800-KONA-ICE or visit us online at www.kona-ice.com. Kona Ice. Flavor our world.
We were with you when you were struggling with the challenges of being a young athlete, before the challenges of keeping fit while working 9 to 5, and long before Pilates and Zumba were even a thing.
Flying Feet.
Flying Feet Sports Shoes outfitted you as a young athlete. When you slipped into a new sport practically every season, you learned a lot and you grew strong.